Yeah. So, Brixton Avengers.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Don't remember the session number.
7.
7 sounds right.
I could look it up, but I will lose time.
Too grizzled.
Too fast, too grizzled.
That might have to be an episode title at some point.
One where we get really into chariot racing for an episode.
Well, too grizzled, too furious. Regardless.
Right. And there's Langston running alongside and slightly faster than the chariot.
Yeah, that's why I said too grizzled, too furious. He's in the chariot. Langston's Miri's new mount. Just on his shoulders.
Right.
Technically possible. Right, so.
Alright, so I believe you guys are on a mission.
A mission from God.
No, a mission from Glod.
One God, at least.
He's a dwarf.
Garrett. Well, Valkyr, yeah. Valkyr's like a broad-speaking thing. Just likes me saving people. Prefers sailors, but we've broadened our horizons recently.
We'll tell you what, whenever we
Well,
save
broadening the
someone,
horizons is very nautical.
It is.
well, whenever we save someone, we'll throw in a pond afterwards.
So they're a sailor,
Yeah.
briefly.
Yeah.
Valkyr'd like that.
You probably would, actually. He's chaotic good.
Sorry, love, it's the rules.
in the drink.
So, we set off
Garrett, get in the bin. Alright, now we're going to throw this bin in the ocean. What?
We just killed Ettins, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Oh, we left off.
Well, before you got that far, you guys went off to the Misty Forest. You
We
met...
spoke to Galen.
Yep, who is totally not shifty.
Was totally shifty.
He was
He was
totally not shifty.
We played good cop, short cop, lightning cop.
Yep. It went badly for him.
Thankfully, Lightning Cop didn't do lightning too much.
I think it would have killed him.
Yes.
Yeah, probably like... He looked like about $150. Maybe 15 hit points, roughly.
So he'd made
A deal.
a deal with the dragon. So
Dragon
that the
Rider.
Dragon, right, the worm speaker, do we think?
That's what you assume.
The worm speaker, possibly. He said, if I tell you all the other villages around here so you can go fuck them up, you leave this village alone, at least for a bit. Fucking stellar. So he was having meetings, he was having to go out at night to a clearing in the forest and meet this dragon. What had attacked, what was it called? Altund?
That's what I got written down anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
And so we went out looking for... We found that the cultist clothes had been wet.
Yeah.
So we looked, sort of going south, where they'd seen the dragon flying off, looking for large bodies of water.
Found a waterfall.
We did find a waterfall. First, we found a daft old elf lady who was trapped under her own tree and really freaked me out.
Yeah.
Yep. She was testing you.
Yep. And then Atticus.
You passed the test.
Atticus went up and helped her out, and
She put flowers in all your hairs.
I distinctly remember being about to say, let's not help her, I think it's a trap, when Atticus helped her and then he got us a boon. I was like... No, mate. No.
Sometimes it's not a trap, and sometimes the damsel in distress is in distress.
Sometimes a damsel's just a damsel, not in distress, but wanting to see your fine moral character.
So it was
Sometimes
technically
an
a
old
trap.
hotel owner just wants to confess the murder of her husband 50 years before, and there's bafflingly nothing more to it, despite the fact that sent my head into fucking ribbons for weeks. There has to be more!
Now, that may have been on me.
She's crazy. She was freaking crazy.
Yeah.
I maybe should have toned down the crazy a little bit and not had her just burst out with, I'm an evil murderer!
It was fucking funny, though. She got the waterfall. We found out they've been keeping prisoners here, what they've taken from other towns. Keeping next to a statue of this waterfall goddess or whatever.
Yep. They convinced 2 elves to guard everyone, which was a stupid
They
idea.
immediately gave up.
Yep.
And we've stashed him somewhere.
It was 4
so
elves, they outnumbered you guys and still weren't having it.
They didn't outnumber us. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, they outnumbered Langston if he'd gone in alone.
Barely. And they would have still lost.
Against any one of us.
I don't know, maybe they could have moraled Miri to submission.
No.
No.
They betrayed the elves. That would be a very disappointing act if they didn't see the error of their ways.
There we go.
So we stashed them out of the way,
Yep.
so they can be safe from the dragon when it comes back. We went in, we found some essence, fucked them up. One of them had a belt of ill giant strength, which is around my shapely waist. I gave my gauntlets rogue a power to Miri.
We need to have a short rest then.
We do.
That's where you ended. The short rest.
Yeah.
Nice.
Feel free to hit that short rest button
Boop, boop.
if you're using D&D Beyond.
Yep.
I'm going to use some hit dice. Because I just took a bit of a chunk there.
Yeah, they had to beat the crap out of you. I still have all my temporary hit points.
It's because I wasn't raging.
Yeah.
It would have been a much better position. D12s.
Yeah, you can't cast spells while you're raging.
You can concentrate. You can't concentrate on them as well.
Yeah.
But
The Hunter's Mark doesn't count.
as marked as concentration, no. So it's 10 to make 89, 9 to make 8, 12 and 10. 3,
Mike,
12.
have you swapped to Oath of Heroism?
I have. I've gone full paladin.
Cool.
Um,
Yeah, the offer goes to you as well, Brad, although I don't think you want to take it. You can swap your subclasses if you want to, if you let me know, but
The problem is,
you've
right,
gone a very specific direction with it.
Well, no, because the thing is I am a shadow sorcerer and a storm cleric. I could swap to storm
Sorcerer.
I thought you were a storm sorcerer
No.
for some reason.
The only reason, but there's no difference in terms of the abilities I use. Like most of the sorcerer subclasses don't give you that much in terms of what they do. And in fact, I've been thinking, it's like there isn't that much difference between what I play like this. If I was a wizard, you wouldn't notice the difference.
Just using it for
milk chocolate,
the.
white chocolate.
Oh,
Would you like one of each?
I didn't realise that they were cookies. I thought until you grabbed shortbread.
No.
I will have a white chocolate, please.
Your sorcerer classes are. Your sorcerer class is there. You're just using me for my sorcery points!
Yeah, I don't even use the sorcery
Thank
points like the meta magic stuff because I use lightning bolt almost exclusively, and the only one that will actually trigger with lightning bolt is quick and spell, and I'm like, by the time I hit them with lightning bolt, they're dead.
Yeah, what's the point in firebolting the ashes? Oops.
The only thing I can think of that would be of benefit to using your sorcery points with would be...
There's one that gives them disadvantage on saving throws, but it's not that useful.
You could twin cast haste
Yes.
on these two
Yes.
to turn them into wood chippers.
Yeah.
Was that how I summed up to Ryan earlier? Rexy just coming. Atticus Rex to anyone he fucking likes. Hello, these are my two friends. They're basically sentient wood chippers, and I'm a howitzer that fires ionizing plasma. Would you like to surrender?
Now. Right now.
Then he captioned that with Atticus Rex to presume to whoever he wants, presumably.
And 17 temporary hit points.
Ooh, nice.
Yep.
I realised something when I was listening back. The goblets we have, they do 3 hours at a time,
Right.
once every 7 days.
Oh.
Not long rest. So what I said was, if you guys want to have had them earlier and have them after this, well, when we think the dragon's coming back,
Yeah.
I will make do with my regular resistance poison,
Yeah.
because it's better. Although being able to 8th dragon poison breath damage is hilarious, I'd rather you do have resistance as well. You know what the average on an adult green dragon breath weapon would be versus an 8th?
Isn't it like 12?
7.
7.
The average would be 7.
It's like 12d8 or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, so those aren't very good.
It's good looking. Right.
This group is fucking ridiculous.
Yes, we are. So we've got a little short rest. That's nice. I got my spell slot back. That's nice too.
You have your short rest down here in Area 4.
Nice.
Now,
Actually-
ignore Area 9 and the S's. That's nothing. That doesn't exist. You have no idea about that.
Okay,
In
yeah.
fact, in fact, ignore everything that you can't see from where you are.
Well, they gave
Or
us a
haven't
map.
Well, yeah, he told us where everything was, so it's what he didn't know about.
Yes. So he wouldn't know about 9 or 10.
Cool.
He knows the dragon goes into the water there, doesn't come back out.
Got it.
Right, which assumes that there must be some way of going in
I'm
and out.
good.
Maybe. Just pretend that you don't see 9 or 10.
Cool.
Right.
I'm going to take a rest, if we can, up under cover of the servants up in 4.
Yeah, that was what you said last time. You were resting with them.
So that, we can sort of hide behind them, and if any cultists come for a word, we can just sort of poleaxe them. Boonk! Fuck off.
I thought we were going to clear the guards out.
We are, but, have a little sleepy first.
Could I please have my pad of paper, which is down there somewhere?
Is it that one?
That's the one. Thank you. And
Sorry?
can I have a pencil, please?
Certainly. Defeated! That's going to be very confusing to listen back to. 30 seconds of silence. Defeated!
Well, yes. I was not aiming for any favouritism there. I was just reaching out as best I could, and Joe got his device in my fingers first.
Yes, I did.
And I retained my innocence.
What innocence?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Got +5 to deception.
Close enough.
Right, so... What's a little island in the water?
Yeah,
What's it look like? Is it actually an island or is it like a column?
it's an island.
I'm going to pop over there and have a look. I'm going to roll a stealth check if I might.
You might.
22.
Alright, 2. Oh, no. A bit more.
I decided that I want to swap my armour out after this as well.
For something stealthier.
The mithril. Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
Okay.
Because you're more specialised in getting hit. So.
Right, so yes, this it's just a small island. The pool itself is fed by streams of water dripping down through the rock.
Right, so from above, from the ceiling.
The pool is 50 feet deep. From the ceiling running down the walls.
Right, let's...
And yeah, the pool is 50 feet deep.
Shall we go deal with these cultists first?
Yeah, I think if you and Miri run in and scare them into that little room that we know is there, just herd them all into that little room.
Can you scroll a little bit up there? Right, so
room 5.
I think there's a passageway out the back. We think they're going to be in 5 or 6, right?
Yeah, so you scare them from 5 into 6.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run in, hit one of them, dodge back out the back, and then sort of herd them like, moles.
Right.
Wouldn't you have to run round?
Yes, I would. But because of my mobile feet, if I make an attack roll, my movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity, Miri.
Lovely.
I want you to run in there like that great hero Han Solo and scare them into running into room 6. Terrify them.
I've seen that play.
It's a good play. What do you have intimidation checked? Do you have it as like a skill you have?
I don't believe so, no.
You do now, skill empowerment.
I need to
he
be
has to be
proficient.
proficient in it in the first place.
I can grant you. I can enhance ability though.
That would give me...
Same spell.
No.
No.
Skill, power, and
that would
ability are
just give
different.
you
Yeah,
Advantage
it
on
gives
the
advantage on the check, yeah.
Yeah.
it's better than a kick in the teeth, which
Yeah.
I could also give
Yeah.
you, but I don't think that would.
Well, if you sort of if I go a little bit back into that corridor, the other
I can give you guidance.
the other side, well, like they're not getting past me, are they?
No.
Rumstick tunnel fighter. Yeah,
It's true. It would just be nice to put them all in the same room so I can just hit them with a spell and just sit and just shut the door and we just kill them all without a very difficult roll.
yeah, it's good. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll stop them getting out. I'll sort of block off the corridor the other side. Then you fill the room with awful.
Right.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah.
You fill the room with awful, which will then result in the room being filled with awful.
Yes.
I will
Yes.
stand next to you so no one reaches your face.
I would like that.
I don't think anyone will. but
my
just-
face is my best feature.
I don't know. You think you got nice boots?
You have intimidation would be charisma, wouldn't it?
Yes.
You have advantage on all charisma checks for the next hour.
And you have guidance.
Nice. Okay, let's go. I'll go stealthily up to the corner.
I'll fly behind him.
24 stealth.
I'm not even going to bother rolling for him.
Dumb amount of stealth.
I'm going to peer around. What is the who is the nearest person in the room? In room 5.
Give me a second
Sure,
to
sure.
left hand this bitch. So in...
Paralysis is spreading, Doctor. I think you may need a CAT scan. Not sorry.
You can... Oh no, they appear to have seen you.
That's fair.
There are 6
Yeah.
cultists in there,
All dressed in cultisty cult robes.
all dressed in cultisty cult gear. They're at leisure. There appear to be... Yes, there appear to be 2 distinct types.
Yeah.
Damn you left hand, why are you not as good as the right?
So once the cat scan's revealed that it is a cat, how can we ascertain that it's Ryan's? With a pet scan.
Oh shit, son!
Please,
Oh!
I don't want the rocks to fall so fast. They're coming.
This is for our pleasure while you're trying to left-hand this. Consider this the intermission.
I can only cast teleportation circles so fast.
Anyway,
Okay.
let's start before we die.
Yep.
Yes, there's how many? 6 in there. 2
6
different
in them.
types?
6, 2 different types. There is 5 and 1
Yeah.
of the 2 different types.
Is the one Tiamat?
No. Funnily enough,
5
not
and
as
1?
far as you can tell. 5 and 1.
Okay, go to the other side if you want. Wait till I'm out of the room.
We think there's more in room 6, though, right?
Yeah.
So just scare them all to room 6. Terrify them. Intimidation, full on.
Alright, yeah.
Get ready to just scare them to room 6.
Alright, let's do this.
Doesn't Barbarian give you intimidation as a...
I believe so.
It's one of the things you can pick.
Yeah, but my barbarian doesn't have it. Which is
Also, I didn't start in Barbarian, I started in Bloodhunter.
I thought it was a class feature that you get something to do with intimidation.
Maybe that's Frenzy?
Possibly Totem.
I'll double check.
It would be in D&D Beyond, for sure. Like, if it was there.
Intimidating presences in Berserker.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, I don't have it on D&D Beyond, put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and enact that plan. I'm gonna run to the other side of them, splitting my movement and twatting that first guy.
The nearest guy or the single guy?
The big guy, yeah.
Well, you don't know that he's... Yeah.
Is there one guy who looks substantially different from the others?
Yes.
Yeah. Does he look in a slightly managerial role?
Leadership. He has leadership potential, at
Has
least.
he got like a little cultist tie and a little cultist inspirational?
He's pointing to it.
Yeah.
Inspirational poster.
He's currently berating someone over his poor timekeeping skills and how Terry should clock in on time every day, damn it.
Is he also given the
But
speech?
boss,
that-
we live here.
is he
How
also,
can I be late from home if home is here?
I don't know, Terry, but somehow you're a talented enough fool to manage it.
A talented fool, I love it. Yeah, okay. We're ready.
Yeah.
One. Bonus action rage. Yeah, I'm gonna run in straight at that guy. Because I might as well use the attacks.
Yep. Let's go for... Damn it, Loki. He is nudging me in the elbow whilst I'm trying to precision pick playlists.
21 to hit.
That'll probably hit. Let's just double check. Oh, what a surprise. That hits.
In here.
Not
that
the dragon,
is
21
14, 16, 26.
I think he's dead.
Second attack.
26 points of damage. Okay.
Yep. Second attack is a 24 to hit.
That'll also hit.
And that one is 22 points of damage.
Ah, what the blazes!
Then I'm going to run out the other. I'm going to run past. I'm going to do like a feral sort of like full swing through as I go past. Then sort of spin around and go.
Did you roll the first one with advantage?
No. Oh yes. Sorry. Yes, I did. Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Can you make an intimidation check to see if you can scare them?
Sure.
With a D4 and advantage.
There's a 4 and a 1.
Oh god.
So
not going
that makes a
anywhere.
total of 8. I'm sorry you guys invested so much magic in me being so shit.
If it's my turn, the bone section guiding bolt, because this looks cool.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'll target the same one.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Make a ranged attack. Is it advantage because it's a surprise or not?
Sure.
Still not bad. You got high charisma, so.
Yeah, that's fine. How do I actually work out what it's...
Well, if you look at the
Your
spell,
spell attack
it should
bonus.
have a plus.
Yeah, let's see. So you go.
Oh,
there.
have I got to go here? Oh, right, okay,
Your
so...
spell attack is plus 9.
So, 16.
Hits.
Sorry, this is a new... no. Okay, on hit, target takes 46.
Woo.
7... 10, 17,
And the next attack has advantage.
Advantage.
17. Do I also apply the modifier?
No.
Or not? Okay, 17. Radiant damage.
Okay.
Not the way I wanted to do this. Can I... The people that are in the room, I have a 60-foot cone spell. Can I get them all without whacking Langston?
Yeah, I'm saying Langston. Well, what's Langston's movement speed?
50.
Yeah, Langston's there now.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
sure.
trying to get into cover because I thought I could.
Yeah, Langston's there.
Right.
People are roughly in there. You're here.
Yeah, I could clip them all.
Yeah.
Cool. Sure. Actually, if I go into that little corner of 5,
Here.
yeah, there, can I get them all and potentially get people in 6?
No, they're all roughly like here. You'd be firing it straight up.
Okay. What if I was in the corner where Langston, the bottom corner of where Langston is, that one, and then when it pointed that
Unfortunately,
direction?
the line that you'd have wouldn't actually get anything in there.
Oh, okay, so there's nothing. So I'll twat everything in that corner then instead, just like.
Unfortunately, the angles are off. I've said that everyone's just in the centre of the both rooms.
Yeah, that's fine. So, and everything freezes.
Freezes.
Cone of cold.
Ah. Okay, so it's a what's a con
Con
save?
save. Yep. I'm gonna roll 8d8.
Okay, so first one, that is a 7.
Fail.
Then the other 5,
14, 20, 19,
11, 13,
20.
12. Does a 15 succeed?
No.
Sit down, son.
Does a 17 succeed?
Yes.
One of them succeeded.
30,
It's going mad.
37, 43, 47. 47 points of damage.
Okay, congratulations, you killed the room.
They're all popsicles as well. They freeze
Yes.
solid.
Yes, all of them are frozen solid.
Not my usual forte, but I figured I may as well.
Dink, 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 dink.
Like icicles.
Yeah.
And then can I just walk up to the corner and turn like and just have it so that behind me is framed one of the frozen guys in a look of absolute terror, and just look in the room and go, "The rest of your friends are dead. Stay in here or join them."
So in room 6, you can see rough bunks, bedrolls, and backpacks. And there are 6 who are just groggily coming to out of their sleep.
Is there a door?
Nope.
Okay. You can stay in here and live, or you can join your terrified friends. And look behind them, and there's like a statue of a cold, frozen statue. That's a 20.
Wait, lads, wait! Sorry, what was that?
20 on intimidation. Yeah. No, sorry. 22. Well, the ground in here is like soft earth, isn't it?
Ow, needles. Rock.
Stone choose.
Yeah, it's rock in here.
Okay, so it's stone. That's fine. That's workable.
Okay, they seem to be scrambling to get out of bed and do not seem like they are paying too much attention to your threats.
Ah, I see. So they're not going to surrender.
Oh dear.
That's disappointing.
It is indeed.
Initiatives?
They're not even in their gear.
Yeah, they got to have armour, weapons.
Do we really need to roll initiative, seeing as most of them are currently still prone?
Okay, so is
I like that.
this is like a natural cave. So assuming above us is like it's not a stone cave because it must be like packed earth above us or something. It can't be stone all the way around. My intention is basically to collapse the roof downwards and just seal them in. Because I have mold earth and just go.
Let me just go up to the start and see if they've got description of the...
I wish I had stone shape, but it's not a sorcerer spell.
Cleric, isn't it?
Yeah, some weird spells that are just like off.
I think it's worth picking up. Because I can get it now.
It's used for situations like this.
Rock.
Yeah, it's all rock. Okay, well I can't do that then.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I can make it difficult to aim, but like if they're in the room,
I'm cured. It's a Christmas miracle.
like I look to you two and do either of you want to do this? Because this feels like brutality, and I think Valkyr might look at a little.
Let's take out the trash, mate. How many hit points do these dudes have? He's an academic.
The regular Spodleys, it's academic.
Yeah.
There's not even like a normal. There's not even like a powered up version one in here, is there?
There is one guy.
There's one guy.
There's one guy who looks like he might be roughly as tough as that guy that Langston smacked twice before getting frozen.
I'm gonna
Roughly.
I'm just gonna walk into the entrance of the cave and say, if you want to step towards me, that's your choice.
Is there room enough for me to stand alongside him?
10 feet.
Mm,
You can stand above me.
stand just behind.
You've probably got reach over me. 'Cause
I can collapse it. I can use shatter to collapse it.
That'll work.
Stand back, boys.
On them or just the entrance?
Just the entrance. I don't want.
It's good. They can starve to death.
Yes.
Or suffocate.
Whichever comes first, or they might die of thirst. Potluck at this point.
They might be able to dig
I
themselves
think
out.
we should probably dig them out later when they're not a threat.
Maybe.
They're not a threat now, but yes.
You hear some...
Screams.
Yeah, and then everything's cut off and just... You feel satisfaction. Miri does not feel disappointment because these are bad guys.
Yeah, they're cultists. They butchered half of an elf town and probably more.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a kindness.
Well, compared to what Miri would
themselves? No, we're saving them from us. Sorry. Got mixed
I
up.
wonder how long it is till they resort to cannibalism.
Oh, so now you said that, I feel like we should dig at that.
No.
No?
I gave them an option. We could dig them out later if we want to, but we might just corpses.
This is not Mary speaking because she'll lose her paladin powers, but...
New oath now, you just have to be heroic.
yeah.
Oh.
We should wait till they resort to cannibalism and then free them when there's one left. That way, they won't attack elves, they'll just attack other cultists.
You're taking the...
Reaver.
No.
Firefly Reaver.
Fucking Skyfall.
Yeah.
Now the cultists only eat cultists.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Miri does not condone that level of evil.
I feel a bit bad now. I mean, it's like locking stupid, knifey children in there.
They chose to be stupid, knifey children, though.
Well,
Yeah.
These are full-grown adults who decided, hey, let's go be dicks to all the elfish civilians we can find.
Yeah.
So,
they're child murderers.
Actually, yes, they are.
we
They
should-
are literally child
we
murderers.
should actually dig them out later because they might have good loot on them.
That, you see, that is effective teamwork. Compromise.
Speaking of, do any of these assholes have anything good?
Do any of these chunks of frozen meat
Shit.
have...
Like, I look at my handiwork. Shit.
I mean, you shattered all of them.
Yeah.
How
Except
do
that last guy.
do I have control flames? I do.
A cooking fire burns in the centre of the room.
Not anymore, done.
Did burn in the centre of the room. Give me an investigation check, please.
Use the pink die.
16 plus...
The pink
17.
die isn't numbered.
13.
10.
None of you find anything.
What?
Should we
Carry
head on
on.
round?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go down that little room 7.
Yeah.
Can I just, as we're heading towards 7, can I just make sure nothing's coming from 8? Because 8 exists. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
wait,
would trap
eight,
us
eight's
in.
fine.
Yeah, if something came from there.
Yeah.
Just have a look
Is
down
there anything in 8 that we can immediately see?
It seems like there's a lush living space down there.
Ooh.
Lovely.
That's good.
We'll
Look in there in
we'll
a
check-
minute.
Yeah.
Check there in a minute.
I can't think there's going to be anyone else. I would imagine they'd have come running with all that racket we made.
I mean, the shout from Langston
And the shatter would have been
and the
loud
shout.
as hell.
Yeah. The Elvish civilians probably a little bit rattled now.
Yeah.
As are all of their teeth, bones, and ceilings.
Yes. Ooh, there's a point. Cool. You don't hear any rumblings from elsewhere in the cave.
Good.
Yeah, that was an afterthought after you put that scene down. I was like, wait a second.
We weren't trying to be quiet anymore.
No.
We are trying not to be very
more if you
lively.
brought all the roof down.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, oh, the roof there has fallen. Brilliant. But that was keeping up this bit of roof.
It's fine, I'll just move backwards. But wait, that bit of roof was keeping up this bit of roof.
And now we've got an elaborate chase sequence out of the cave.
Alright, let's have a look at room 7.
Okay, this appears to be a storeroom.
Oh yeah.
There appear to be considerable quantities of food and alcohol.
Nice.
Judging by the volume of these stores, you'd think that a long series of assaults are planned.
Not anymore.
Oh well.
Planned.
Should we have a little look? This is all looting. Is all.
Give me an investigate check.
They've nicked this off 16. They've nicked this off of 10s, I imagine.
18.
Hold on. 24.
You've all got the bless. Was it bless or guidance? I said you had.
Oh yeah,
It's bless. It's bless. Bless doesn't give you skill checks.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
I can guidance myself.
Right. Okay.
Which I did.
Okay. So sorry. What did you get, Brad?
24.
Yeah. You find that the food is mostly common fare, but there appears to be set aside something, that was set aside because it was that nice.
Ooh.
8 bottles of Evermead,
What is everyone?
each worth 100 gold.
Ooh.
That probably.
This will go to the bar.
But it probably does belong to some. If we can reunite it with still living owners, we probably should.
Probably. At the same time, they've been killing whole villages. So, reuniting it, difficult.
Okay. How about if we...
Miri, can I have a history check with advantage?
That's not amazing. 9.
I was going to say it's not a hard check.
Is that with bless?
He doesn't get blessed.
Oh, cool. Skill checks. Sorry, I'm being.
I was going to say it's not a hard check. The DC was 10.
Miri doesn't know.
Everyone else can roll without advantage.
Natural
9.
20.
Was that sorry?
9.
Never heard of it.
Natural 20.
Evermead.
I know my booze.
You do
Yeah.
know your booze. Evermead comes from the elven isle of Evermeet,
Right.
which is
Isn't that cut off from all
pretty much
non-elves?
yes. It is. Contact with the elven island of Evermeet is so rare that it would be very easy to find a buyer for this shit.
And also quite hard to take it back. Alright.
That Evermead, right.
Yeah, ever mead, not ever mead.
Yeah.
Well, we could always sell it in our pub.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
And also half of the profits could go to the destroyed city.
The Elven Rebuilding Fund.
Yes.
Sure. Why
Should
not?
we start like a disaster relief fund?
We have bags of holding, don't we? At some point we pick them up.
Probably.
Sure.
It sounds like us.
Thump, 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 thump.
At this stage, I figure you've probably been issued an official bag of holding each.
8
either
bottles.
that or like it's what Garrett's done with some of the party money.
Yeah.
8 bottles of Evermead.
Basically, you guys are expected to stumble into some treasure on this. You were told that part of your payment was all the treasure you can find.
Which is tricksy when compared to all the stuff you can carry.
Okay, so down into area 8, is it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
A lush living area.
Yes. Lush living space in this rough-walled cavern, decorating it with select art and craft works from various elven regions.
Oh
Or elven villages. Rich carpets and tapestries cover the floor and walls of the cavern, which features a hewn log bed, a large mirror, and a trunk. Could I please have an investigation check from everybody?
This feels like it's trapped.
18.
Does anyone have before we come into the room? Does anyone actually have investigation ticked?
No.
Nope.
Okay, then there's no point. Now we'll just do a normal roll.
4.
That's not
Is it
bad.
safe?
Ooh, 22.
Okay, who was going first? And you rolled
18.
Okay, you managed to stop short because you noticed there is a glyph.
and then Atticus is like, oh,
On the wall.
shit.
Shit.
Right. Let me look.
What are you guys looking at?
Well, like, we grab Miri's head and go,
Oh, that Evermead!
no.
Very good.
Yes, it's the glyph of Evermead. If you
got
if you
anything?
trigger it, then you'll be
can't
turned
do
into a
anything
bottle
about
of drink.
I don't
And
have
then
dispel
drunk.
magic.
Right, should we come back later? When... Well,
We don't know where else to go. We go to the river, I suppose. but I don't
I'm
know.
planning on taking a swim.
I have dispel magic.
Oh, can you get rid of that thing?
Well, now I know it's there, yeah.
Yeah, one of it you can see.
Lovely. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check.
It's 3rd level. It ends.
That was good.
Nice.
I don't know what that would have done, but it probably would have been bad.
Can I roll an arcane check out of interest?
Yeah, but
17.
also 17.
Yeah, glyph of warning.
It was just an irregular one. It was going to explode.
You think probably would have exploded. Seems like there's an interesting tweak to it.
Warning someone or something.
No. Explosion that you think, not fiery explosion.
Poison.
Not even poison. I think maybe acid.
Okay.
Fill the room with acid.
I did it to my players once.
That seems like a really terrible way of that seems like a good way of ruining your furniture.
A terrible way to die.
Right. So
So do you want to loot all the furniture, carpets, and
Fuck
tapestries?
yeah.
Okay, that's worth 1,500 gold.
So what's in the trunk though?
Although it should be pointed out that these goods are the rightful property of the elves that they were stolen from. It says here, but as you pointed out, how many of them actually survived?
Well, any of
You
them,
heard that any of the villages that were hit, except for Alton, were completely razed to the ground.
yeah.
Tells you what we can do. Go to Alton, get like an inventory of lost shit, reunite whatever we can, and the rest will go to the... Are we going to be like fucking UNICEF? Is that who we are now?
I don't. Want
We're their military arm, yes.
the UNICEF military arm.
Save the children with extreme prejudice.
Oh no.
Do you ever feel like UNICEF could use a military arm in some cases?
Yeah.
There are cases where it might be necessary. Anyways.
Yes, but also no.
I mean, that's a hell of a thing to use party funds for, though.
Anyways.
Okay, so you strip the room almost completely bare. You can't fit the bed in the bag of holdings. Bags of holding.
That's fair.
But you could probably carry that out later.
Yeah, what's in the trunk?
And then the trunk, try to open it.
Check if
Thieves'
the
Tools
traps.
check.
Well, it's locked, so yeah. Investigate
check.
check, please.
14.
5.
It's not trapped.
Thieves' Tools.
Sure, go for it.
17. No, 20, Eldritch. Thieves' Tools, D20 plus proficiency.
I can give you guidance as well, so roll a d4.
Okay, could I please have a Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
Is it
As a poison needle. Just,
He has advantage.
I do. 27.
Oh, you have blessed
that's
as well.
that's a success. Mm-hmm. Your hand becomes completely numb.
Ooh. Don't like that.
Well, it starts going numb. In 30 minutes, it will be completely numb.
Does that affect how I fight with it?
Yeah.
Okay, odds, main hand, evens.
Oh, no, it's going to be main hand because you were like...
Yeah, but you have to use two hands. For
Okay, fair enough.
So odds, main. Yeah, main hand. Ah! You got like a restoration spell or something?
What have you done?
Oh, fuck, there's something in that. Fucking ow.
Lesser restoration or your lay on hands
Yeah, lay on hands.
for 5 points. We'll get rid of poison.
Did that do it?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh!
Did he actually pop the lock as well?
Sorry, what's the check for it? To pop the lock?
2?
It was 21.
Yeah, you pop the lock. Okay, so this poison
Yeah.
is interesting. Your hand becomes numb in 30 minutes, then transparent 1 hour later.
Does this get negated by the...
I'm going to say that this gets negated,
Oh,
but
thanks,
as
man.
it returns to normal,
Yeah.
you take...
Yeah.
Even with a 27 on the con save?
It's gonna be halved.
Jeez. Yeah, it's going to be
I
halved.
fucking hope, anyway. It's going to be halved, and then I'll halve it from resistance as well.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
This chest map.
27 poison. Oh wow, that was the exact average. 27 poison damage.
So halved to 13.5, half to 6.
That is that's how much you take if you succeed.
What the hell happens if you fail?
12d8.
Damn! So 13 poison damage.
Yep.
Are your temporary hit points gone?
No.
Okay, that's fine. I would just use lower hands to boost you back up.
Yeah, that one's nasty.
Okay.
That's brutal.
That must be the dragon's poison.
Or something similar anyway.
12 is exactly the dragon's poison.
Yeah, but why would it make you go...
Numb. That's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, numb and then transparent, and you only take the damage when it returns to normal.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
That's-
so
Is it
it could
like-
be mid-combat and then it would just...
Is it like compartment syndrome, where you like crush toxins, where if you have your blood supply gets cut off and then the blood starts flowing again, the toxins from the rotting blood come back to your body and stop your heart.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, possibly.
That'd be a cool thing. Like
Yeah.
it's magical crush toxin
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, it temporarily shunts your hand to the ethereal plane.
or something. Yeah, and then obviously there's no oxygenation on the ethereal plane to your blood.
Yeah.
Or
that makes
something.
sense.
As much sense as anything does in D&D.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
yeah.
actually
Yeah.
lore-wise that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Can I...
Okay.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm actually not even mad. I'd rather take the poison damage and realise that's a thing because that's fucking cool.
If we've triggered that trap, can I look around for other traps and hidden things?
Sure. Roll investigate. Okay, you open the chest and you find clothes.
Butt kiss.
Bullshit. I cast detect magic as a ritual.
How are they? Fancy clothes or peasanty clothes?
Reasonably fancy.
Yeah,
I
detect
pronounced
magic.
the room safe. Because I've got a 4.
Congratulations, you found no traps.
I am gonna have another check if that's alright.
You're too busy looking at the clothes.
Okay, that's
Along with the
fine.
detect magic.
Yeah.
Clothes are not magical. However, roll me an investigate check, both of you.
Sure. That's a good roll. That's a good roll as well.
13.
24.
These are quite fancy. You might imagine seeing some oity-toity elves wandering around
Yeah.
caught in them.
Yeah, they're fine.
Some of them have an emblem on.
What's the emblem?
It's a very familiar emblem. You think you might have seen King Melandrak with this kind of emblem on his clothes. They're not sized for him, though.
They're sized for
Because we got the
somebody
Queen's smalls.
slightly smaller, maybe younger, perhaps a more princely.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Do they look like they've recently sustained a death inside them?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Nah, these are pristine.
Ah, so they probably nicked his luggage then.
No.
What?
Yeah, I think the Dragon Rider is the prince.
Oh!
We probably should take him alive then, because I
Yeah,
imagine the king might be a bit
probably.
pissed if we kill his son, even if he's evil.
Do we think that what had we had the son had disappeared or been captured or something?
He was tasked
No.
with dealing with this particular problem.
Oh, okay.
He's the one who actually asked you to come here and sort out.
The prince was, the king was.
The king was.
The king thinks everything's fine. He thinks there is no problem, that the increased forces that he
Should deal with
summoned has scared off these cultists. Ha! They're not going to attack again.
And the prince-
Whereas the prince disagrees. And the prince wanted some people to come in here and sort this all out.
So is this just a trap for us?
I'm getting that feeling. Getting that trappy feeling.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We'll find out when
I'm
we
just going to
go.
look at one wall and look at the other wall and check the distance between them is remaining the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
You also notice that in the south of the room,
Yeah.
where that S is,
It's an enormous S.
now that you've taken down all the tapestries and things, you can see there's actually a crack in the wall in an S shape
Oh, nice.
that is just wide enough for a medium creature to squeeze through.
I'm a medium creature.
so am I. Oh no, I'm a small
You're a
creature.
small creature.
Okay, can I have a dexterity sit? No, I'm kidding.
It's like, oh, well, yeah, be fair. Be
Should
fair.
we try and...
But you do go through it because that's what you said you were doing.
Yeah.
I'll follow.
Yeah, like
See
Or is
dark.
not to.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm shadow. That's why I'm a shadow sorcerer, because they have dark vision.
120 feet.
Yeah, because otherwise halflings don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you get in there, you can see a small shrine. Looks like it's not originally based here. It looks like it's been created.
To Tiamat.
No. Could I please have religion checks with an advantage for Miri?
19 on me.
Fucking 4.
Ooh, 19 plus 24.
Okay, it's Elven.
Oh.
What's that? Looks like someone's just put some things on some things, whatever.
What is that weird horse over there?
You get that it's Fenmoral Mesterine, the elven god of outcasts, scapegoats, and solitude.
I relay that back to everyone else. That's...
Resembles a pair of white eyes peering out from the dark wall above a small basin. There's also a journal here.
Ooh. Juicy.
Hello.
I'll read the journal.
Check
Wait.
for traps.
Detect magic is still going.
Yeah. It is not magical.
Okay, but is anything else in the room magical?
Nope.
Okay, that's fine. Just
4
checking.
on my check for traps.
You find no traps.
And I will read the journal.
Okay, you step on a trap.
I thought that was the case.
I was going to do...
It just says, I prepared explosive runes today hundreds of times.
Okay, it's a journal. Belongs to someone known as Neronvain. Neronvain. A disgraced and exiled prince.
Oh.
Son of King Melandrak. Brother to... What's his face that sent you here?
Oh, so it's
the other prince that we didn't know about.
bonus prince.
Bonus prince.
Keeps on referring to King Melandrak as my poor father. The journal also reveals that the green dragon mask is already at the Well of Dragons under Severin's protection and ready to be assembled into the mask of the Dragon Queen.
Oh, so it's a fucking Voltron sitch.
A little bit.
Right.
Right.
That's an ideal. So what? He's got white and green at least.
Yep.
Because he got Varum's one when he fucking lost it in Muppet.
Yep.
And he's got the green one at Wild Dragons. And we think Severin might have one, or Severin might be like the fucking Sixth Ranger and he's got all of it or some shit.
He probably has one of them.
Well,
Possibly the red one.
I don't know. I can't remember if we knew whether he was a
I don't remember if you know or not, but yeah, you.
The odds of him having the red one are high.
He's probably one of the Worm Speakers. The Worm Speakers seem to have the masks.
Yeah, I wondered if there was like a rank above Worm Speaker, and he had 5 underlings.
The rank above Worm Speaker is Tiamat.
Okay, fair enough. That was what I wondered. That's quite a promotion.
Well, actually, no.
Technically,
Technically, the rank above Worm Speaker is Severin.
Severin, yeah.
And then the rank above Severin is Tiamat.
I thought the Worm Speakers were non-dragon.
They are.
So surely the rank above Worm Speaker would be
Dragons.
dragon.
It's like the Navy
cult
and
of
the Air Force.
The cult of the Dragon are a little bit hypocritical.
Okay.
Yeah. They only really worship Tiamat. They don't really give a
Not
shit.
even that. Before Severin repurposed them to worship Tiamat, they just believed that a prophecy that was given ages past meant that dragons were going to rule the world one day. So they thought, hey, why don't we just latch ourselves onto some dragons, and then that will mean that we're on the side that wins in the end. Oh, hey, look, we found a dragon. Can we make you a Dracolich, sir? That's pretty much it. But they kind of work for dragons, but Severin has repurposed them so that he is at the top.
Right.
Right, lads. So, what I'm thinking is we can't see any way out of here.
There is another crack to the south.
Ooh, there's another crack to the south.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you remember how we got a buff? Like we got a slight bonus, a boon from praying at the other one? I wonder if we get a bonus, a boon for praying at this one. Or any indication?
This one looks like it has been, it wasn't here originally. It looks like it might have been installed recently.
Right. Drop a divine sense if it's profaned.
Yes.
The lights just dim.
Activate.
Did
I think they just did. That's weird.
You get nothing special about this. For either good or ill, you get nothing that makes you go, ooh.
Fine. I assume I'm still getting everything pinging off because it can also detect what's been affected by the Hallow spell. So I assume that's just gone nuts at this stage.
It would in the pub, but I don't think there's any reason why it should here.
Oh no, we're blessed. Is it blessed here?
Bless.
Sorry,
got blessed.
I got those mixed up.
Also, water breathing.
Which might be useful.
Let's sneak through.
Makes sense.
Okay. In this
Stealth.
area,
9.
9 stealth.
9 stealth.
13. No, 14.
Okay.
Surprisingly, rolled quite high, 14.
Oh,
And that's with disadvantage.
15, sorry, because guidance.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So along the east.
Sorry, I just realised that when I take my next ranger level, I'm going to have 150 feet of dark vision.
Because why not? Okay. Along the east wall of this chamber lies a small hoard, collected from the elves of Misty Forests, though it pales in comparison to the estimates of what you've been told has been taken.
In there, it's gone somewhere else, possibly. What do they call it? Well of Dragons. Was it called? Yeah. Yeah.
The vaulted ceiling 60 feet high here, and yeah, the small hoard contains 10 gold trade bars from Baldur's Gate, worth 50 gold each, so 10 50 GP bars.
Okay.
10 platinum,
Just 10 platinum.
10 platinum pieces,
Okay.
120 gold pieces,
Okay.
2,400 silver pieces,
That's a prime bag of holding candidate.
Yep.
8,000 copper pieces,
Okay.
and 2 scrolls.
Ooh. What are these scrolls on?
Dimension Door and Find Greater Steed.
Here you go, Mary. Have fun.
Sorry, 10 platinum, was it 150 gold?
120 gold.
120 gold.
120, okay, yeah. Keep going with the numbers. So,
2,400 silver
mhm.
and 8,000 copper.
Was it find greater steed, did
Yes.
you say? Yay. But that's a scroll. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Scroll, yeah.
It's a single use.
I give the Dimension Door scroll to Langston.
Cheers, bud.
Because if I have it, I can't teleport anyone with me.
Yep. Because it's got to be, size, isn't it?
Same size as me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one of the annoying things about
Being small.
Dimension Door as a small person.
Yep.
And yet, if you're a bigger person, you can't take 2 people stood on each other's shoulders.
No. Magic's funny like that.
Sort of, what do you call it? Push-snickety.
A little bit. Alright. So they go, we just like drag the bags of holding on the ground and just make all the gold.
Scoopy, scoopy.
I mean, I'm sure one of you has a shovel. So one of you holds it open, the other one's just
You
going...
have a shovel.
Yep. You make quick work of it.
Yep. Still no dragon. What the fuck is the dragon?
You say that.
You say that.
That just bursts out of the water?
When you're in the middle of shoveling the gold,
Yep.
you see the water go. And then a dragon bursts out of it with a rider on its back.
Ah.
Hello?
Are we gonna have a chat now? Is this what's happening? Or are we going straight to the...
I cast Hunter's Mark. They don't realise it's been cast, so I was hoping they could just do it subtly.
Fair enough. We could chat, however, you shall all die! Let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
Was it the
there you go.
dragon talking or the rider?
That was the rider.
Oh, okay.
Was it because we stole all of the dragon's gold?
That might have been. That might have been a factor.
Not a good roll.
It's not bad for me. 19.
So, sorry, what was that? Langston was 19.
19?
600.
600.
I don't believe it.
That's some 3.5 numbers.
14.
The advantage from the Sentinel Shield is solid.
Thingy.
The advantage from the Sentinel Shield is solid. It's more dice, I feel.
Oh, I have to click confirm. on everything.
It's going to be real high or real low.
I'll just double check that, but I don't think he's going to be able to reach yet. No.
Ooh, it's potion chugging time. Goblet chugging time.
You're going to have to use an action to do that.
It's true.
Yes. It means I won't die.
There he is.
Oh, that's alright. She's about to head up the ground anyway.
Alright, so it's 150 feet wide, this area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
150 feet wide from there to there.
Right.
And 135 feet down. So it's pretty much this entire
It's an entire
thing. Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
basically.
So we are presumably over here at the.
And it's
The horde end.
It's a how high is the ceiling?
60.
60 feet.
So
cool.
is it coming up through the water here?
Yeah, and then we'll be on
And
the
then
other
we're
side.
over here.
Yeah, on the other side.
Oh, Mike, I forgot to say that I picked up an elven warrior lady.
Oh, yes.
Still haven't painted up,
Oh,
but
Oh, greedy, oh yeah.
have a
yeah.
look at those when you get back. See which one you like.
I will definitely need a height extension. I am flying the hell out of that alliance. Interesting question.
Interesting answer.
A cone. Is a cone a two-dimensional flat? Is it like a not a cone, but
plane.
A plane.
Is it
Is it a plane, or is it a cylindrical cone?
It's a very good question.
It's incredibly important in this instance.
What do the rules say, or do they not specify? Can you please look this up whilst I look for a good mini for the bad guy?
Cone, D&D 5e, 3 dimensions?
These are the humanoids.
Okay. Okay, so that doesn't tell you how it works. And is it cone of cone 3 dimensional? There we go. Because D&D isn't really.
Okay, so we need an alfie douche.
Are we treating these as 10 feet squares or 5 feet squares?
5 feet squares.
Okay, cool.
Point.
We can get there.
So that's 5'10".
Yeah, you'll do.
There's got to be like a Jeremy Crawford thing.
Oh, it's got to be the one with the shield.
Oh, could I? Okay.
Was that Joe?
No.
Do you want to have a look at him?
No, it's fine. I can lean. But that's cool. He's very elfy.
Yeah,
He's
actually,
about
that's,
to not be very elfy.
that's an Eladrin, a winter Eladrin.
Oh, nice.
However, he's not a winter Eladrin. That one just looks cool.
Yeah. No, it's very princely as well.
Yeah, I know. I saw the robes he was wearing and thought, yeah, it looks fairly similar to what he's wearing on here.
Right.
Damn you!
Cone is 3 dimensional.
It is 3-dimensional.
It is 3 dimensional, so it goes up.
Anyway,
Ooh,
Is that the Dragon Rider?
yep.
he's all fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy.
I can't. His skin looks very pale. He looks like
Drow.
vampire-esque. Oh, or drow. Could be drow.
No, he's just very pale.
He's been starved of sunlight, living in a cave.
It looks that
I
way.
mean, yeah, elves can be very pale anyway.
Yeah, true. But he looks like grey.
He does look a bit grey, yes.
I didn't have the range for Hunter's Mark.
You didn't.
Nope.
If he was there, I would. Yeah.
Well, he's probably more like here because we've got 45 feet of water.
And then he's popped out on the.
So yeah.
Oh,
that's-
definitely. Yeah, I've definitely got it then.
And we have flanking bonus from my mirror images.
Bold move. Can I see? I can see the rider to cast Hunter's Mark, right?
yeah, he's
Okay, cool.
in plain view on the back of the dragon.
Fine.
Can you move and drink a potion at the same time?
Yeah.
Screw a fucking ghoulie. Those are 10 feet each.
Is 15, so that'll be 30.
Where is the
30, yep. Then 3, 2, 3,
level?
1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Do you want me to finish it off?
So that's all water.
Cool.
And then you've got. And then you've got cave wall going.
15 up and then across.
Yeah. Yep. And then at the edge there.
Cool.
Screw a ghoulie.
Yeah, that'll do. There you go.
Nice.
So yes, this is the boss battle playlist, and we've already listened to some boss songs because I took forever to get it set up.
No,
I should have
that's
drawn
fine.
this in advance, really.
That's
Yeah.
chill.
Didn't know where you were going to encounter him.
Exactly, yeah. In fairness, stealing from a dragon's own horde when he hasn't yet come back is a power move, so.
Yep.
Okay.
So, first up we have Langston.
What? Oh, let's fucking do this. Right, I need to check a specific spell. Right. I cast Zephyr Strike as a bonus action. Increases my speed by 30 feet. Fucking come on then!
Because you go around the side.
Yep! I can. Yes, I can. Can I reach the rider?
No.
Okay.
He's on the back of the dragon.
Oh, that sucks. Can I climb on the dragon?
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
got-
that's very Shadow of the Colossus.
I've got
I
a climb
love it.
speed, I've got a lot on athletics, 26 on athletics. And
Okay, yes, you can climb the
got-
dragon.
What? Hello, mate! Twat!
Are
Okay.
we trying to knock the rider out rather than murder him?
Yeah, reckless attack.
Okay.
Natural 20. Is he a worm speaker, Ryan? This
You,
is
you,
important.
you may roll the extra damage.
Gonna get those. It's my hunter's mark. That's my. Those are my.
Sandra.
Sandra. Here's my other Sandra dice. I'm not raging. I wrote all this down last week about what things I get, so I just gotta.
You're not raging.
I'm not raging. I've got my Crimson Right, so that's another 2d6. Yeah, that's it.
Big fistful.
And this is a crit, you say.
It's my first attack. And it is a crit, yep, so he'll be making saves for against restrained.
And also, is that have you doubled the dice already?
Yes. Right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 46, 47, 57. No, 55. On the first hit, could he make a con save, please?
To avoid being paralysed.
Yeah.
So 50 how much?
55. And can he make a con save? He's going to be making a lot of con saves for the next 3 rounds at least. What do you get?
Okay, that would be a 10.
Yep.
His legendary resistances.
What effect is this?
This is a con save versus restrained.
Okay, he is now restrained.
Cool. If he makes 3 failures, he is petrified. If he makes 3 successes, he ends the effect.
Okay.
But the effect doesn't end until he makes 3 successes.
Or 3 failures.
So I'm going to make that second attack.
Which now you have advantage on.
I do. But I reckless anyway. Ooh, that is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so dice, right, hex. No, Hunter's Mark, sorry. Dragon Cultist. So 10, 20, 27, 35.
And he's trying to knock him unconscious.
Yeah.
Or turn it to stone, whichever.
How much damage did you say?
35, so that's a total of 90 all told. And yeah, trying to knock him unconscious.
Okay. Now it's his turn.
Oh, no, sorry, I should have rolled 2d8 more because of Zephyr Strike on the first hit. 12 more damage. Fourth.
Does he have to make a second con save, or...?
No.
You didn't roll a crit on the second.
Oh, is it only for crits?
So it initialises the process when he...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sword of Medusa.
Yeah. 102 damage so far?
112.
100
No,
yeah.
112.
I think. Hang on.
No, 100, 102.
102.
90, so 35 plus 55.
You're at 102.
Yeah.
Well, he's still up.
Oh.
Wow,
Damn.
I'm surprised.
So that's my bonus, that's my move, and my attacks.
Let's go. That would have. If I don't have my temporary hit points, that would kill me.
It did kill me too.
Got the discussion earlier about what Langston can do to people now. It's quite scary.
Well, he's going to try and get you with his short sword.
Yep.
If he's restrained, is it
It's
disadvantage? Well, he doesn't need to... yeah, no, that's a fail.
Yep.
On the first hit. And 12 misses for the second hit.
Yep.
So he's like,
Man, Zephyr Strike was a good pick.
it was.
Your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of the turn. But Zephyr Strike has now ended.
Atticus.
Jesus, I thought he'd actually kill him, to be fair. Mirror's right next to me. I cast greater invisibility on the two of us.
What does that do?
We are invisible, and we can attack at will, and it does not break invisibility.
Lovely.
Oh, lovely.
Do dragons not usually have, like, true sight?
The dragon might, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
And the dragon will only have true sight out to 60 feet. Probably.
Maybe.
Like, true sight's like not as good as your regular vision, so...
I can't describe how much I wanted to crit on something with the worm speaker. Like with that bonus damage from the worm speaker damage. Is that gonna... Are they designed to fit around the base?
No. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I will move 25 feet straight up.
Ooh.
That's actually
15?
5, 10, 15, 20. 20.
Okay,
20.
you move 20 feet straight up rather than 25.
Yeah, so I move over 1 square, just to give me the full movement. So there you go.
Wouldn't it be
Move the whole thing like... Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, that'll do.
Nice.
Now Miri's turn.
Miri!
will attacking break invisibility?
Nope. Oh, this invisibility.
This is greater invisibility. You're more invisible.
Yeah, it doesn't last as long. It's a minute, so...
But you are invisibler than you would have been.
You're
Damn.
completely
Okay.
invisible. I don't know if this dragon can see us, but some dragons can, some dragons can't.
Oh,
and
I
that's
get 35, so 35. Okay, so no, don't move. I'm going to attack it. So because otherwise I'll just get to it and then stop. So and I assume it's going to move in a minute.
I'm on it.
it. Yes.
And I get a chunky bonus, including advantage. 2 saves on being thrown off. Try and sort of...
I was going to say, put him on the ass.
Put him on the butt.
Oh no!
Do I want
It's farting and I can smell it. Oh!
It's glory.
I can't imagine the backside of one of those dragons being any better than the front.
No.
I mean, it doesn't actually flap its wings to fly. It just starts firing gases at the back end
Yeah.
and uses its wings merely to sting.
Much like our airship.
Poison comes out the front, poison comes out the back. Everything is bad.
Everything
I mean,
is poison.
The amount of poison that comes out the front, the only way it can stop from firing itself back is if it starts firing at
It's
the
like
back
an
end at the same
equalising
time.
retrojet.
Yes.
Excellent.
now? Do I want to check my potion or hit it with guiding bolt?
It can still just breathe on you in a cone, so it's up to you.
I'll check my potion, and then
Because what it might do is throw Langston off and try to breathe on him as many as it can get.
yeah, just because it doesn't know I'm here doesn't mean that I won't be hit by its gas attack.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm checking potion, so I have resistance to poison.
Congratulations.
Yay! The next was it 3 hours?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm prepped for the long fight.
I don't think it's going to be that long.
Okay. It's now the dragon's turn.
Yep.
Can I please have a wisdom saving throw from all 3 of you?
Am
Yes.
I close enough?
Within 120 feet?
Oh, yeah. Is this a fear effect?
This is a fear effect.
I have advantage on being frightened.
And
Because
I'm
I'm a
immune
halfling.
to being
Are you immune to being frightened?
yeah. If any
Yeah, so people within
10
X.
feet of me.
Yeah.
How does a 26 tickle you?
Tickles me very well. It tickles the dragon very not much.
21.
So
You're fine.
You're immune.
yeah.
You're fine.
I still want to get my number. 8 on the wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, that's not enough. You are now frightened, unless you have something that means you are not frightened.
Winning.
No, so it's not. Okay, I want to
use of
describe
that.
what happened to my die rolls. I rolled a 3, then I rolled a 1, but I'm a halfling.
See, you re-roll.
So I re-rolled it and got a 19.
You lucky bastard.
And then
Literally.
Yeah, and I have lucky as well. I don't fail saves.
One day, Rex.
you might say you have save, fail, fail saves.
Yes.
Yeah, that's sort of clinched it for me. I think Battle's getting lucky for his.
Yeah.
Because did I level up at the end of.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, and I still haven't picked
I just
what
took the
feat
in
he's
bump.
getting. Yeah.
Cool.
Just because this is going to be trivial if I don't, I'm also going to let it. I'm going to say that frightful presence it was able to do in addition to its regular actions.
Sure, go for it.
Just because it's in its lair.
I like the challenge.
Doesn't have a lair action.
The top of the turn, yeah.
Or is it not strong enough for a lair action?
Interestingly, the encounter builder does not have its lair actions in there. I'll just
See if
jump to the details page.
Because it's possible the event, like, it might not be strong enough. Because it's only ancients and maybe.
Does get lair actions.
Okay, so that's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, on initiative 20 or at the beginning of the round?
Initiative 20.
Oh, and does it have legendary actions? Yeah. Okay. Just checking.
Me.
Oh, but it doesn't get them until its turn happens, and
Yeah.
then it starts them. Okay. I think Lynx is getting a shitload of tail attacks, if I'm honest.
Fuck it, man.
So, well, now it's his turn. First thing he's going to do is breathe. Sorry, the first thing he did was the fractal presence.
Yep.
But now he's going to breathe on.
On what?
Just ahead.
Does it have true sight? That's the question. So
Has
it's
blind sight.
blind sight out too.
60 feet.
So it can
that's got
see
me.
Miri, but it can't see me.
Yeah.
No.
What's the range on the breath weapon? A cloud of something.
It'd be like 60 feet cone. Something like that.
60 feet cone.
So I'm outside the range anyways.
So, yeah, you're fine. Okay.
Still going to breathe at Miri.
Good luck, miss.
Yeah.
Because, well, you were invisible, don't know you've done anything like glug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as he knows, it's like, alright, yeah, I've got this thing on me, but there's something clanking up this way.
Yeah.
No.
It's see the dwarf.
So, can I please have a Constitution saving throw from Miri, please?
Yes.
Bless.
13. Oh, do I get advantage?
No. Sorry, bless.
Bless, you get D4.
You get add a D4 to your...
Oh, cool.
Right.
13. 14.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Makes the resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, rather than rolling 16d6,
Holy shit.
I'm just going to say it's 56 points of damage, but because you drank, you half that to 28.
28, did you say?
28 points of poison
Yeah.
damage.
That smells real bad.
Is it going to move?
And it is going to move.
Ooh. Where's it going?
Oh.
How high up?
You can't go that high.
Its flight speed is enough for it to get to the roof.
So it's gonna go to the roof.
I need a lot more of the extenders, please.
That's something you need.
Thank
Hanging
you.
on.
You are currently hanging on.
That's fine, yeah.
Oh, damn. On the plus side, actually, that's well over 60 feet, isn't it?
Right next to
You're not hanging.
This is cool.
So 60 feet.
Yep.
So actually, as long as I'm not directly beneath it, out of range of its breath weapon.
Yeah. Not wrong.
But it has to recharge that anyway, so.
Yeah, might not get it this time.
Yeah, no, but I'm also out of range of its claws, tail, and wings. And
Hello.
teeth.
Yeah, but you're also around range. It's out of range of your wacky stick.
Wacky stick.
Yeah.
Well, it would have also gone this way.
Can go this way.
I don't even know if it can see him anymore because I can't figure out whether the angles are correct.
See, and then you're at
I'm at 20 and it's at 60.
because diagonally downward it does the 5, 10, 5.
Break
10.
out the Pythagoras!
Yeah, no, you're just out of range.
Cool, can't see me. Nice.
You are at about 75 feet away from it, ish.
That's fine.
That is.
That's perfectly fine for me.
I have a question. How healthy does the cultist look?
Not very.
So, if I pushed him off the dragon, him being restrained, he might die. Damn! Damn!
Now, legendary actions. Can it use a legendary action at the end of its own turn?
No, it
no,
has
other
to be the end
players.
of the player's turn.
Okay.
However, lair actions, I just imagine.
Lair actions now, though.
Right, bring it. How are you, Val?
89 out of 100. I've also got there.
I'm genuinely worried we might not be able to keep this guy alive.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I can catch him.
It's going to be, what, 66?
Yeah. He won't die.
Wait a second.
He had like 100 something health.
Can I please have a wisdom saving throw from Langston?
Yes. 1723.
Yeah,
Fuck
you're
off!
fine. Magical fog just condenses out of the air around you.
I headbutt the fog.
Yeah, that's fine. You try headbutting fog. You missed.
Oh, bravo, sir. Bravo, indeed. I could feel the weariness in Brad's soul there.
It's now Langston's turn.
Yes, it is. I'm going to use my first attack to a shove.
Just push him off.
I'm going to push him off.
Okay.
He fails immediately.
He fails.
Yeah.
Yeah. He takes 66 falling damage. We can res him. It's fine. Bye!
He can't even scream.
I mean, I can get him back up.
Yeah.
And because he is restrained, he can't really move that much. Okay, he is now on the ground,
Yeah.
In a lot of pain.
and he instantly turns to stone.
Because he turns to 0 hit points.
Ah, that's convenient.
Yeah.
I can always like.
So we can undo that later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's actually.
We'll just stick him on the truck and take him to his dad. Hey, mate, look!
You may think
You
that
lost one of these.
You may think this is a perfect stone
Is this
representation of your
yours?
son. Well, we've got some news for you. It is your son.
Right, and then I'll axe the dragon in the back of the head.
Okay.
So is that guy safe now, effectively?
Yeah. he's-
Assuming we unpetrify and revive him.
Yeah. We'll need to fix that.
31 to hit.
Actually, that doesn't miss.
Okay. So bonus action to cast Hex on him. So that is
This dragon's name is Chuth, by the way.
Nice. Nice to meet you, Jeff.
Does
Now die.
Chuth want to live?
Jeff might not have a choice.
Even evil dragons can be negotiated with. Everyone gets a chance.
He murdered a lot of elves. There were only 4 people walking out of this cave tonight.
Woo! Power move.
I'd like to point out all the elven civilians in the in the other part of the cave, Miri.
Hold on, Miri.
Yes. Let me do some
This
more
chamber
math.
Out of this chamber. There we go.
Yeah, you say the words. These change. This change.
39 points of damage.
Yeah, that would be awful if I...
Come on then, you big, scaly bastard!
If I was a paladin that always had to tell the truth and said only 4 people walking out of this cave, does that mean I'd have to go back and murder the civilian?
You're not on a bound, no.
39,
39.
and that is slashing.
Magical slashing, radiant. No, sorry, magical slashing,
Radiant, necrotic.
necrotic for hex, lightning for
No, you're fine.
yeah,
It's
There's
only
no poison damage, right?
no poison damage. I ain't into that shit.
That's Tal's thing.
Okay, that was your
That's me.
second attack. Okay, at the end of your turn,
Yep.
it beats its wings.
Yep. Is that a save or an attack roll?
That is, you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, good. So that is 18, 21.
Why do you have disadvantage on that?
Barbarian, because I can see it happening.
Danger.
Danger sense, yes. I thought it was only when you were raging for some reason.
Danger sense.
So how much was that?
21. 31 was the last thing I rolled.
Okay, yeah, you managed to hold on.
Yeah.
You don't take the damage.
Yep.
You don't get flung off.
Nope.
It, however, does also get to move.
Yep.
Half its movement.
Which way?
Can I just spin upside down?
Hey!
Oh, okay.
You know what we were saying about climb speeds acting for upside down? It's just monkey barsing across the dragon.
It's got spines.
It does.
Oh, is it going down a bit?
Like a sad balloon.
Oh,
Luftballons.
Oh, I see. I see what we're doing.
Is he trying to dive?
I think he's trying to dive or run.
It's going to go real well for him. Cool.
All right,
Continue. I'm just going for a wee.
sure thing.
If you
Okay,
want
now it's Nerenvain's turn.
Who's a stone statue?
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah, it was. It was his turn.
No, I thought I went before Nerevain.
No, remains this one.
Oh,
This is
Right.
Chuth.
yeah,
Just
it's because the...
Legendary action.
Yeah, got me baffled, sorry.
Yep. No. Now it's Nerenvain's turn.
Action.
Okay, that's Nerenvain's turn.
Yep.
Atticus.
Yep.
No legendary action.
He's going to do a tail attack on.
I shouldn't have
Langston.
said anything.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, Langston.
Oh, end of his turn as well. Okay, yeah. Forgot to roll at the end of the dragon's turn.
Yep.
So this will be 21 to hit Langston.
That's gonna hit. Actually, I'm not sure.
His AC is 18 by the looks of it, unless he's got boosts.
Max damage on the die. 22 damage.
He's not raging.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
That case take 22 damage.
No, because Curse of the Eyeless. Amplified.
Okay.
Disadvantage on the attack roll, or
Disadvantage.
okay, so he makes another.
Makes another attack roll.
On his next 2.
Okay, that brings it down to 19 to
That
hit.
still hits.
Right,
What
that
was
is
damage?
22 damage.
22. Cool. And his next attack roll also has disadvantage.
Okay, Atticus' turn.
So, am I within 90 feet of him?
Yeah.
You're roughly equal.
4,
Levels.
6. Yeah, you are.
Okay, let's go with a. Let's go with a chromatic orb at 6th level, and that's with advantage because he can't see me. 19 plus a huge amount, so 27.
That'll hit.
So 8d8 points of damage. 2, 7, 14, 22, 20, 29, 35, 38, 30, 43. 43 points of lightning damage.
Nice. Fucking hell! Nice one, Rexy!
Okay.
And I will 10, 15, 25.
There is just mad cackling coming from Langston.
He's having the time of his fucking life.
is.
Okay.
Miri.
So does summon greater mount? Would that include a flying mount?
Yes.
Yes.
Like a Pegasus or a Griffin.
But I think
or,
most of the summon mount spells have like long casting times.
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes.
What, even the scroll?
Yeah. It doesn't change the casting time.
Doesn't it? Okay. What is the scroll? Sorry. Is it greater summoning or?
Find greater
Summon,
steed.
find greater steed. What are you trying? Are you trying to
Yeah.
get something flying so you can get up there in his face?
Yeah.
Okay. It is making a beeline for the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to see if it was an instant cast, but yeah.
I could be wrong, but
Casting time 10 minutes. Yeah. No, that's fine. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
If you got to there, it would have to fly down past you so you would get the opportunity attack.
It wouldn't know you were. Well, no, it wouldn't know you were there. So
it would
could,
know once it got within however many feet of me.
yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, I suppose the entrance to the water's quite big.
Yeah, because it can just go round and go.
Yeah.
I am still going to run over there because that's pretty much all I can do for now.
Could hurl a javelin at it.
How injured does it look?
Not super injured.
I'm going to be better off waiting for it in the event that I can hit it with my Dragon Slayer sword as opposed to a javelin.
Oh, are you holding an action to?
No, I'm charging, but if it moves past me,
You'll get it automatically. You just need to hold the action to do it.
yeah.
Yeah, I just been wondering why you're not hurling a spear at
It's
it.
double.
Oh yeah, you made it.
Double move.
Yeah, double
Right.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah. If I had an action, I would take it, but I took it to
Get
fucking
there.
run to the pool.
Okay. It's now the dragon's turn.
Yep.
Yeah, the dragon does not go within 5 feet of Miri.
I'm shocked.
And then sploosh!
Not a problem for me because I have 50-foot swim speed.
Also, you have water breathing,
I do.
which the dragon does not know.
Fuck off. You knobhead.
Right. But it is going to try to bite and tail attack the shit out of Langston at this point.
Yeah.
That's fine.
1 bite and 2 claws. Oi, Loki.
Not getting attention. Am I not getting attention?
Disadvantage,
With
remember.
disadvantage, yep. That's going to be a miss, probably, because that is 17 to
That
hit.
is a miss.
Okay, that's the bite.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the 2 claws. Oh, yeah.
Hits.
That's a 29.
Was that a crit?
No.
Okay, yep, hits. And
That is 15 slashing damage.
15, yep. The second one?
Is a miss.
Nice.
With a 13.
Nice. That must be low on the die then. 2, 3, 4.
It was 2. Loki!
What did he do?
He just grabbed my d20 and hoiked it off the table.
He wants to play as well.
You see where it went?
No.
Oh, I see it. I see it. It's by the computer over there.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Little shit, Loki.
No! In!
I love the fact that you're a DM, but you've lost your chair.
Loki is the. Look at me, I am the DM now.
Adventurers, bring me milk.
Suddenly an enormous kitty god appears and demands you bring him tributes of haddock.
Okay, so end of initiative count 20. Can't use that one again, so can I please have a strength saving throw, Miri?
Sure.
Remember, you can add a d4 to this.
Oh, bloody hell, I get +5 on the saving throws.
Yeah, provision.
Also,
Also, your
aura of protection.
Yeah, your charisma.
Did you equip the Gauntless Vogue
your
power, by the way?
strength is
I
now
did,
19.
yes.
Yeah.
So, D20, yes?
Yep. And add a d4 to that.
It's already on the green. Oh.
So that's 11, 17, 21.
Yeah, you're fine.
You rolled a 9.
Okay, so grasping roots and vines erupt in a 20-foot radius centered on you,
No one else is near Mary. Cool.
and that is now difficult terrain,
Oh, okay.
and you succeeded on the saving throw, so you are not restrained by the roots and vines. They start trying to wrap up around your legs, and you just go with very little effort.
Right.
Now it's Langston's turn.
So it is.
And, the dragon's expecting you to start having trouble breathing soon.
Oh no! I'm drowning! I suppose in my final moments I'll reckless attack!
Which only negates the disadvantage you have for attacking underwater.
He has a swim
Swim
speed.
speed.
Oh. No, it doesn't matter. So, in order for you to have not disadvantage, you have to use very specific weapons.
Oh, right, yes.
No. If you've got a swim speed, you can attack as normal underwater.
I'm not sure about that, because
I
there's
will
like a...
double check it. It was a 20 Eldritch without advantage.
How far into the water are they?
Oh, no.
Any creature that doesn't have a swim speed.
Oh, okay, so it's only that. That's,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They're not far into the water. They are that far out and just below the surface.
Eldritch 20 on the first attack.
That'll hit.
I'm
Oh, will it?
Right.
Yes, it will.
And is the difficult terrain just on the actual land?
Yeah.
So I could hop off and effectively avoid.
Yes, however, you will sink straight to the bottom.
Don't do a ranged attack in there, though.
Range attacks will have under.
Yeah.
We'll have disadvantage
Do I have
unless they're a
swim
crossbow.
speed?
No.
Okay.
30.
30 to
30.
hit.
So you have a short spear.
Oh, 30 damage.
30 damage, yeah. And then second hit, gonna call that a tasty 28.
28 hits.
Big money. Ooh, big. That'll be 20, 26, 27, 35.
How do you have a swim speed?
Roving
Oh, I see.
ranger.
Yeah.
Then I am going to let go of the dragon,
Okay.
and I don't take a top swim because of mobile, and swim 5 feet above where the dragon is, and sort of like, oh no, I can't get to the surface. I've used up all my oxygen. Oh no!
After 6 seconds as well.
Oh, it must be my con mod of 1.
Give me a deception roll.
I will.
You have advantage.
I do still have advantage. I still have 13.
13.
Yeah.
The dragon's not stupid.
Thing is, what I want it to do is, so I'm going to swim like just 5 feet that way. So if it tries to run that way, I'll get attack of opportunity. If it tries to go that way, I'm faster than it in water, I think.
What's your swim speed?
50.
This fucking dwarf is faster than it is water. That's
We're natural fucking sprinters
and swimmers.
and climbers and soon to be burrowers.
You hope.
I really fucking hope.
I move at half speed in water, but presumably I can still swim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't just.
You make
sink.
athletics checks to move properly.
Yeah, it's more dangerous when you can't breathe underwater.
Water.
Okay, legendary action then at the end of your turn.
Yep.
It's going to try to tail you.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
That is, yeah.
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
14 points of damage.
Use a roll
Lots
for
of
recharging
fucking
breath weapon.
Thank you.
Just checking.
Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome. I also remind you of legendary actions. I'm trying to because I always forget them.
Yeah, and I forget about...
There's lair actions, legendary actions, like legendary resistances and all that shit.
Yep.
That's me.
Okay, Nerenvane's turn.
Statue.
That's his turn.
Yep.
Legendary action again.
Yep. Tail.
Tail. 25 to hit.
Chunk it.
17 bludgeoning damage.
I'm getting pretty low, actually.
Are you raging it?
He needs to cast spells.
Atticus.
Right, so I moved 25 feet. Can I even see the dragon? Like, I'm above the water, because I'm 25 feet up. I'm 20 feet up, so I can look down an angle.
It'll be lightly obscured, I think.
Mm.
And how far away is it? Like 90 feet-ish?
It's somewhere between 90 and 100 feet.
Okay,
You can see it then.
I can see it. Okay, cool. So it's at 90 feet. I have to use my new sorcery point thingy, which is distance spell. So I can shoot a chromatic orb at to 180 feet. And
There's a feat called Spell Sniper.
yeah, it would make it 360.
Yeah.
And that's not
Cool.
even the worst it can get because if you're
Like Eldritch Blast or like things with 120 feet range. Fireball, for example, could go to 480.
you can go some stupidly
Think-
long distances.
think you can
it's
outrun
it's
them?
Eldritch
Gets a
Blast
game.
plus Spell Sniper plus you have the sorcery point thing.
Plus Lance of whatever it's called. the
Yeah, and so you're
invocation.
like I think it's like 1,500 feet, and you're just like you're hitting people from real sniper distances.
Yeah.
You need a telescope to be able to cast it.
Yes! Literally.
Somebody's standing there with a sending spell. Is he in position? Yes. Okay, fire.
Hey, say, see that chap on the horizon? Fuck that guy.
Right.
Right, check for wind speed.
So
Okay, and make it a 30-degree angle. 32. 32.5 degrees.
fire.
Fire.
So
Oh boy! What a wonderful day working the.
so
It's getting hot and bright. All of a
lightly
sudden.
obscured gives him. I have disadvantage on the attack roll.
No,
Yes.
he's a +2 to AC, I think.
Oh, it's plus 3 to AC. Okay, so I have advantage on the attack because he can't see me. Still. And let's maximize the damage. What's that? 10.
Is it? Is this lightning?
This is lightning.
How does that work in the water?
Actually, that's a good point.
Specifically with Langston.
Yeah.
I'm alright.
I'd use thunder then.
Okay.
It's safer. Because this dice is incredibly hard to read, that is a 18 to hit.
Not enough.
I can use an inspiration.
It detonates in the water.
Oh, you want to use an inspiration?
I've been saving it for like 3 sessions,
Oh, cool.
and I wouldn't want you to waste your max damage. So there you go. There's my inspiration point. Very well.
That's better. 14 plus 8, 22.
Hits.
So 8d8 maximized is 64? 64 thunder damage. It would be loud as hell as well.
Ow! Boom! It's like a depth charge right
Yeah.
under me. I'm glad I swam 5 feet away now.
Okay. All of a sudden, it starts raining inside the cave because, and this water level goes down a good 5 feet.
Get out of the water, you goddamn lizard!
At the end of your turn,
Fire another!
was that you were firing another?
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
I was like, can you?
No, I'd have to quicken. I'm out of spell points, so no, I can't do that.
Okay. You could have twin cast that as well.
You have to target different creatures. You can't target the same creature because otherwise I would have done.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, tail attack.
Mhm.
That is a 19 to hit.
That's a hit. Ooh.
That is 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm still good.
And I believe that was his third and final legendary action.
Yep.
Miri's turn. You got a big scaly bitch in the water.
Yep.
Actually, he's a bastard.
So 5, 10, 15 is about as close as I can get. Now, presumably I've actually got to make contact with the base and not with
Yes.
the wings.
Yeah.
Okay.
I suppose he's more like this right now.
Yeah. Oh, what a pleasant view. However, I am now in range of casting haste. Do I want?
You're still invisible as well. That's the other thing.
That's fine.
However, in the water.
Yeah, so there's like this void.
Yeah, I'm saying
Maybe?
there's a human-shaped bubble. Sorry, elf-shaped bubble.
I like to think of it like you know those you can get sort of carbon filament silicon orbs which have the same refractive index as water, so they're invisible in water.
Yeah. They look like
Okay.
weird things. Yeah.
For the next minute,
Oh, I know haste.
Joe knows haste.
I know haste.
yes,
Show us the meaning of haste.
cool, lovely. Oh my god,
Cheers, bud. It's like
you got me.
it's Dwarven Christmas.
Yeah.
My movement speed is doubled.
Plus 2
I could-
AC, and you get an additional action, but you have to use it to
attack.
attack or move.
Oh, what a shame.
I could be 200 feet away by the end of this round, plus attacking.
Well, the dragon is going to, first of all, make a bite attack on that Langston.
Yeah.
It didn't get its breath weapon back.
Okay, that is a 27 to hit.
Hits. Ooh, this could be chunky.
So, 15 piercing damage,
Yeah.
plus
Yeah.
8 poison damage.
Ooh.
Half
Yeah.
to 4.
Half that to 4.
Yeah.
Now, claw attack.
Ooh, still on me.
Still on you.
You're going down.
I go down. If he hits.
It's a 16.
Fuck off!
One more.
One more
more.
attack.
Beat my 20 AC. What do you get?
19.
Oh, that was chunky, dude.
In the water as well.
Okay. Now it's lair action time.
It's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, God.
You just gotta survive till your turn.
Yeah. What's the damage, dude?
Can I please have a wisdom saving?
From me? 27.
You're fine.
80.
You see the fog coalesce in the water around you this time.
Hey! Wait! I'm dealing with the scaly bitch first. I roll to intimidate the fog.
Langston's turn.
Yes, it is. Okay, I am going to attack.
Of course.
Ooh, that could actually be close. 21.
Hits.
Okay. So.
Throw it back away.
Okay.
I've been forgetting to count how much health it has.
39 on the first hit.
Damage.
Yep.
Let me just do a quick bit of maths.
I'll keep rolling while you're there.
You may not have to.
Yeah, but I want to.
Oh no. I might have actually been able to attack it this turn.
27.
I'm going to keep a note of that.
Okay, yeah. What do you get?
Then 27 damage for the second hit, which was even more than the first one. Will a 20 hit?
Yes.
20, 30, 38 on the last hit.
How is it not dead?
I think I love you, Mary.
I can marry you. Gives you +2 bonus AC.
I move 100 feet away just to prove a point.
Oh no! It's going to have
2,
flanking.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. More than that.
Well, more than that. There you go.
Get over there.
Get over here.
You come out of the water like a dolphin.
Yeah, I surface like an otter.
Okay, so it's taken 315 points of damage.
I don't think it has that much health.
It has 207 points of health, and I forgot to keep count. I think it might have needed to have been dead before it had its last turn.
Yeah, well.
I'm very sorry, gentlemen.
That's fine.
And also very sorry to the characters too.
It's jolly.
It's fine.
I don't think it was a problem for you though.
No.
Do I see it die as I'm still hitting it?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I grab it by the tail and using my 21 strength, I just walk it out the pool like a Terminator.
You still have haste on you, so it's basically just like, and there's just this dragon.
Yeah, just like as my feet go into the ground, it's just leaving footprints in the stone. Crack.
Can I cling onto the wing to get a lift out?
Yes. Nice.
How was... Oh, as I land.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, the haste wore off.
Oh yeah.
Me and my 12 hit points salute you. Oh.
Yeah, you're fine.
I lose a turn and then I'm back.
Lay on hands.
Thank you.
55.
55, cool. Okay, thank you very much.
I don't think there's much else in here that's gonna like deal with... Oh, we were supposed to dig out those cultists.
Yeah.
Well, we can go.
Oi! Fuck that! Unseen servant appears. Oi, take that! I give him a shovel. Go dig those wankers out, in the other room. But, hit him with a spade a bit.
Like,
If they move.
dig like a hole so you can see them, and then I'll go in and I'll talk to them for a bit,
Yeah, nice. Alright.
and we'll see where we go.
Okay. These cultists are fanatics.
Right?
They accept no surrender, they do not surrender. They try to kill you.
But so we dig a hole. I
hole.
find this out, and I go, okay, right. What happens if we take them back to Waterdeep to, get them tried and all that shit? Do they just make them do hard labor until they're dead?
Yeah.
Is that better or worse? Because I can just kill them in this room.
Worse.
Do we want to take them back?
No.
Okay. Storm Sphere.
Yeah, there you go.
And I just like bye, click, and then wait and hear every so often.
It's like a microwave. It's just turning round and round, and then it goes ding at the end.
Some of them died in the cave collapse.
Yeah, that's fair.
Those who survived were not doing too great anyway. So all one of them is dead in the first 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Then this one guy keeps on a little bit longer.
For the glory of...
He's hitting by.
He's just like the Tiamat will destroy.
Oh, he keeps making his saving throws. Jesus, this is brutal. One more.
Just let go, mate.
Yeah, let go. All right, and then if there's anything in the room, we search it.
Okay, so that room. Give me a investigate check, please.
Average 20.
Ooh. Natural 20.
Nice.
I should have got that on a chromatic orb, but...
Hidden under the mattresses in the bunks are a total of 30 gold pieces. 120 silver pieces.
Ooh. Takes me so long to...
And a bomb.
No, that got destroyed. Okay, there's some weird coins here that are not actual currency, so you just throw those away.
They're yellowy and odd.
Yeah, you feel them, you touch me, you feel dirty.
They hold an electric charge really well, though.
They are the worst thing for you to have on you at any time. You feel like you might get feedback if you're carrying even a single piece when you cast a lightning spell.
Valkyr does not like these.
No, they are anathema to Valkyr.
I think they're devil spawn eggs.
Right.
Let's hit him a bit, just to make sure.
There are also
how much
200
silver-
copper pieces.
How much silver, sorry?
120. And a single £5 silver trade bar from Baldur's Gate, worth 20 gold.
Nice.
Okay. I'll go in the back. What are we gonna do with the big dragony thing? Oh man, we got this giant statue to carry. Oh no, wait, no we don't.
Me and my 21 strength beg to differ.
And we just put him in the back holding.
Does the dragon have anything on? Is it her? Him.
Oh yeah, does
Lots of
he
scales.
have anything
Yeah.
on him? Because his magical items wouldn't have turned to stone if he had any.
Because mundane objects do, but magical items don't. But it does run the risk of him just sort of like... and then you've got to get it if it's like wider at the base.
Let me just break his hand. You'll be alive. Alive does not mean you have all your appendages. It's
Accoutrements.
very different.
No, it seems like all the things that he can do are just innate abilities from being a worm speaker.
Oh right.
Do I know of any...
Do you have any gold on him? Damn.
There are numerous different ways that you could have played this. So he appears in multiple different ways. I'm just going to try and find where it is
Right.
that there'd be his loot table. Because there's the option of if you didn't take the flowers, then they would have known you were coming,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so would have been waiting in the pool or behind the waterfall to just surprise you as you tried to go through it.
That actually would have sucked. Because that's the thing that made this encounter easier than it should have been. where he was in the initiative. If he'd have been here, or worse here, we'd have all gotten poison breathed right at the start.
Yep.
Before you could have drunk anything.
Yep.
Which you still didn't do, actually, did
I
you?
didn't need to.
Also, it didn't hurt our chances that the guy was restrained and got pushed off the dragon before his first turn. Bye!
He got the crap kicked out of him so fast.
How much health did Neron Vane have?
What's that, 100 and something?
100 and something, yeah. Hang on. 117.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he was not in a good way.
No, he got chunked very fast, yeah.
Yeah.
He was less than 20 hit points when you
I
shoved
pushed him off the dragon.
Yeah, I mean, possibly less than 10 hit points when you pushed him off the dragon.
Yeah.
When you inspect the statue body,
Yeah.
the statue's body's already in bits, actually. Despite the fact that he turned to stone, but he turned to stone as he hit the ground.
Yeah.
And that caused his back to shatter.
Yeah. So, but he's alive, we think. We just need to fix it, and then...
Because you can mending a statue
Yeah.
because it's an object.
Yeah.
But,
Give me a investigate check, please.
15.
You're another natural 20.
13.
Fine, you find all the bits.
Click. And Atticus takes time, right? The leg bones connect to the
Back
thigh
flesh.
bones. The back flesh connects to the other back flesh. Oh, Jesus. What God? I'm good at puzzles,
I'm
at
going
least.
to activate my wings of flying and pop over and tell those elves that they're all free.
Cool.
Alright, lads, ladies, dragon's dead, so...
Yay! There was much rejoicing.
Cult is dead.
Yay!
In terms of what I
That was much
know
rejoicing.
about dragon, pelts, etc., will one of those sell for money?
Sell for money
scales.
or be turned into something useful for you guys.
Well, it would be poetic justice if the dragon was turned into coinage to help the elves, wouldn't it? Survival?
Yeah.
Can we maybe get his poison sacks, though, or something?
Survival check to try and remove the poison glands.
Can they get a guidance?
Do you have survival trained?
Yes.
I can give you better than guidance.
Did he give you skill and power?
Yeah, I have a fifth level spell slot left, so...
Do you also want advantage?
I got advantage.
Fine. I
Yeah.
won't give you a second advantage because it won't do anything.
So I don't get the D4, but I do get to
You get to change your
expertise.
expertise,
So
which
it's-
is a bigger bonus.
this plus 10. 25.
Yep, you get the 25. You get both of the poison glands out of
Right,
the.
pinch it up, in the back! Oh.
We put them in little
Yeah, I was going to say you would just
Like-
drop them in the bag.
No, in
Put
the
them in
jar.
jars.
I meant both.
Right.
That was
Jars.
Jared brain
Right.
farting trying to get the word jar.
jars.
Bing.
Bing pot.
Sealed with wax. Sealed
Yeah.
with wax.
And now we
Keep
got a
your-
grenade.
Yeah,
Two grenades.
I'm pretty sure this is a war crime.
In the
You
jar.
guys now have 2
War
war
crimes.
crimes. Yes.
And then in terms
Which-
of
Will deal 16d6 poison damage. I'm just going to say, yeah.
Can I
sorry, no. Half that for
8d6.
each one. So
8d6.
8d6
per jar.
per jar.
Okay, cool. I'll
Both
be right.
jars.
I'm gonna add that to my inventory.
and then a 30 to harvest
Actually,
the pelt.
I think maybe not even that because it hadn't recharged while it was still alive.
Oh, so like 46 for each jar.
Yes.
Okay, that's 30 to harvest the skin, pelts, claws, teeth.
You have yourself one green dragon hide and assorted bits.
Nice.
Just just say green dragon bits.
Nice. That is exactly what
Bracket DC 30, I guess, because that's what you got.
Yeah. That was a natural 20
Plus your 10.
plus 10, yeah. So a skill empowered natural 20. Yeah. That's tiny, guys, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
And so with that,
Yep.
you manage to escort the elves back out of the cave and get them through the spider-infested area.
Yep.
And then bring them all back to Alton, where they can then travel off elsewhere if needs be. And then you guys can set up your Elven Help Fund if you wish.
Yep.
Or you can just piss off back to Waterdeep.
Well, I thought we'd do it from Waterdeep because it's got a lot of our finances there, isn't it?
Fair enough, yes. So you leave the forest,
Yep.
summon the Hammer of Glory,
Yeah. What else do we summon?
With your fine greater steed.
and you'll level up.
Hey!
I don't want to waste because it's a single-use scroll.
But the steed stays around as long as it doesn't die.
No. Oh right.
Yep.
Because when I cast a spell, mine disappears after a long rest.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It shouldn't do.
Find greater steed.
Yeah, find greater steed and find steed, they don't
Nor
disappear
find-
unless
nor
they
does find
die.
steed.
Really?
The problem is they're so vulnerable to just getting walloped by something really stupid.
Doesn't disappear.
Oh, I misunderstood that ability. Okay, cool.
Yeah, duration instantaneous, so it happens and then it happens until it goes.
Oh, okay.
Add spells.
I don't know if I want to have the. I don't know if I want to use the greatest deed immediately. Though.
Oh,
Bam!
that's
Chain
fair.
lightning. Learned.
Do you get new level spell slots, Mike, with Miri?
That's what I'm literally about to find out. Because I'd leveled her up prematurely and dropped her back down, so I didn't actually check.
See, therein lies a question. Ranger to get Gloomstalker right now, which would increase my speed on the first turn of combat.
Okay.
And
Because
give
you
me-
really need that.
And give me an extra attack.
I don't think I ever used that spell. I'm getting rid of it. It's stupid.
Should I take Rogue to get 2 expertises straight up? One of which will be going from no proficiency in intimidation to expertise in intimidation, which is very nice. Or start along the getting the action surge of fighter. I think Gloomstalker.
I'm also getting rid of knock and taking disintegrate.
You're right.
Yes.
Yeah.
4th level spells.
In that case, you can just find a greater steed without the scroll if you wish.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, no.
Oh, does that mean can we use that? Because your rule is that anyone can use the scrolls. Because those are that's a paladin specific spell that none of us have access to except Miri.
Yeah, any of you could try.
Do you want a steed? I can fly already. I mean,
I do, yeah.
I mean, it'll make me go faster, but other than that,
Oh.
I don't even know what's in that.
We are what level? 13.
Yes,
Our proficiency bonus just went up.
it did. Yeah.
Oh lord. Okay, let's do some maths.
I now have 6th level spells, and I think I have 7th level spell slots as well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I have 7th. I have a 7th level spell slot, and I have 6th level spells,
Yeah, find greatest deed. Boom.
which means
Done.
unfortunately, disintegrate, which is probably the most powerful single target spell I can cast, is not maximizable, but it still does 13d6 plus 40 damage.
And disintegrates people.
Yeah. Kind of like an evolution of ozoning them.
Yeah. Cutting out the middleman. Oh, sorry, no. Cutting the middle out the man.
Yeah, it's definitely the most powerful single target spell I've got by far.
9 hit points. Not fucking bad. Plus just 12
Okay.
extra hit points.
Although chain lightning does 80 damage.
The one thing about chain lightning is that it doesn't just hit one target.
Yeah, and you don't
So
have to be
you
in
have, so you are now properly the clearer.
Yeah, I
Or
no
the
longer
sweeper.
need them to be in a line. As well.
Lines are now meaningless to you.
I have evolved past the line and embraced the sphere.
Shit. He's gone non-Euclidean.
Oh.
Not a technically accurate joke, but I like it.
Yeah.
Oh man. I can now learn Aura of Purity, which gives me and everyone around me resistance to poison.
Okay, so in terms of your greater steeds, you can have a griffin, a pegasus, a periton, a dire wolf, a rhinoceros, or a saber-toothed tiger.
Oof.
So you have 3 flying creatures and 3 really fucking nasty things.
So the Pegasus, the Griffin, what was the other flying thing?
A periton.
What is it?
A periton is an evil bird, and its shadow is a man with its heart torn out.
I will not be picking that one. I'm the Pegasus. It's
It's got to be Pegasus for Mary.
Yeah.
But for Langston.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I have a Pegasus. Might have a Pegasus.
Meow.
Yes, Loki. You're going to jump on me in a second, aren't you?
Oh, banishment!
Oh, you've got banishment.
You
Yeah.
can also get Banishing Smite, I think, at this level.
No, that's the 5th level spell.
Is that 5th level?
Staggering smite that I get.
Ah. Excellent. Okay, so, Gloomstalker Ranger. Could I borrow Xanathar's when you have a second round? I think my dark vision goes up 150 feet. Because superior dark vision from Dwargar, and then...
Yeah, it increases it
Thank
a
you.
little bit.
Also, freedom of movement, which I can cast on someone. Obviously, it doesn't really affect you, but basically means they're unrestricted by terrain underwater and can attack normally.
Yep.
Underwater.
Nice
Right.
one.
Which ones have I got? I can only prepare so many though. So
I do like not having to prepare spells. That is a nice feature.
I am invisible to creatures that have dark vision when it's dark.
Yes.
Permanent.
No, that's a hippogriff. It was a griffin, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a griffin.
Griffin or a pegasus?
Or a peritonic, go on.
So what is the choice? What is the choice you are making? I guess.
Yeah, I was saying when it comes to action surges, there was a ruling from Crawford on action surges and dread ambusher, and because the extra attack is made as part of that action,
Yeah.
you gain an additional action with action surge. So dread ambusher gets you 2 more,
Actual attacks, yeah, on the first round of combat, yeah.
bringing my total to 7.
Attacks in the first round. If you have haste, you can get 1 more.
Yes. No, that's right. That's with haste. Yeah. So it's
Okay.
2 main, 2.
I have a griffin.
Yeah, a griffin. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty
That is very cool. I have to pick Pegasus, but I will use that as a model.
Until I can find a pegasus, you'll have to.
Yeah. Mm.
I thought I had one, but I guess
It's one of those things that is like no player is ever gonna want to fight one, because if you're fighting one, it's like that, or if you're fighting that or a unicorn, it's like you're on the wrong side.
You're on the wrong side of history, my dude.
You're doing a bad. Don't.
There was a good. There was a fun monster a while back. Saw about the bog unicorn, which is a unicorn that gave up its beauty to cure some horrible curse. So it's like a big, flabby, blubbery, smelly unicorn that just sort of has like a limp horn and just sort of sadly wombles around the marsh.
Aww.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
This spell sounds evil, but to me it could be used for a lot of good. Death Ward.
Oh no.
Death Ward, no, is the opposite.
Yeah.
It stops you dying. It's
Yeah.
like if you would die, you don't.
Yeah.
It wards you against death.
Cool.
It's like the Ron seal of spells.
Banishment I'm taking.
In fairness, there's quite a lot of Ron seals of spells. You know,
Yes.
Magic Missile, Disguise Self, almost every spell.
Low key, no.
Resistance. Is there a dragon that deals necrotic damage?
Not.
Black? No.
No, black is
Shadow.
Acid. A shadow does, but we haven't.
But I doubt they'll be in.
Or dragon spellcasters with spells that deal necrotic damage.
Yeah, that's true.
Blight. Doesn't got a big chunk of necrotic damage.
I know I've only got. Oh man. The problem is, because I've only got 1 4th level spell slot, I suppose I could do Find Greatest Steed and then take a long rest.
Yeah.
And then I'll have my 4th level spell slot again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and all you need to do is, like, if it dies in combat or whatever, you just wait another day and summon a new one.
And
Yeah.
you can give it barding if it's a Pegasus.
Yeah.
Give it higher AC.
There is a.
He's being a real shit today.
Yes! He's trying to pull my dice off the table. He really likes pulling my pencils off the table as well, just everything.
Yeah, Barding's in here. It's, I think, 8 times? Or something as much?
There you go. So you're going to get armour for your Pegasus, Mike?
So what would I have to cast on that?
Or just find Greater Steed?
You cast Binding Greater Steed, and then you buy barding. Barding that's designed to protect the animal's head, neck,
Protect
chest,
it.
and body.
But you buy horse armour and put it on the Pegasus.
Right. Sorry,
Yes, you're getting the horse armour DLC for Oblivion.
Yeah, I for some reason
that's a good one.
I thought it was a spell that I had to buy. I was like, what?
No. So you can give it up to plate mail,
Yeah.
depending on how.
It costs 4 times as much as regular armour.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to buy plate mail, that'd be 6,000 gold.
Would I lose it if it died?
No,
The
it
armour
stays
would-
with it and you summon it back.
Yeah.
Because when it's dismissed to its...
When it's dismissed, but when it dies, I imagine the armor would just drop to the ground. So you just go, poof, like, fuck. You're like,
well, gonna
what-
carry that for a while.
Interesting.
which would set its armor class to 18. I don't know what a Pegasus's armor class actually is. It could have a really high armor class.
Probably in like 15 or something.
Let's check.
There's more I want.
Pegasus.
Also, it's not even 9:30 yet.
No, it's not.
Cancel Dragons?
That's where you guys were planning on heading next.
I'm class 12.
Yeah, so if you gave it armor, it would have an armor class of 18 and have a fly speed of 90 fucking feet. It is a
Monstrous.
stupidly fast, man. Like, we have to go if you're going anywhere, like, and we're in like a space we don't have the airship. We have to go with you because we will not keep up with that.
Jeremy Crawford, his ruling was rules as intended. The barding stays with, but it's the DM's choice.
Okay.
There is no rules as written, basically.
If the Pegasus dies, the barding disappears with it. When you summon it back, It's wearing the barding again.
Yay!
Makes it easier.
Yeah.
I love how D&D has got easier to rule as Jeremy Crawford has tweeted more.
It's like, oops.
Because I remember, like, back in like 2015 or when it first came out, there was like, oh man, there's so many rules that they don't have a resolution.
And it's like,
And it's just no.
yeah, slowly but surely. And they've been adding the errata in as well.
Yeah,
which is
yeah, yeah.
nice. Which is why I like D&D Beyond and digital things as well, because it gets added in automatically.
Yeah.
Is that actually on that turn? You can
It's like a living PHP.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's wonderful.
so what we got. So how are we splitting this?
The 3 ways,
Ooh,
except for the
okay.
dragon bits.
Yeah. So
And then we were going to take half the potion half the booze and give them to the elves, which I think was...
Well, you guys aren't
no.
heading back to Waterdeep yet, so you might as well just hold on to all this stuff for now.
yeah, but no, I'm very close to 6,000 gold. So I'm just
Okay.
So you
working.
could get the. Oh look, Miri, I can spot you some. Like, we're not short of cash, you know.
We got...
Yeah.
So we've got the trade bars. Can we
Yeah.
just assume we can sell those easily enough?
Yes.
So
You can take those to our bank.
That's what
That's-
they're for.
Yeah, that's what they're for.
They're
So
just
we have-
big coins.
They're 500 gold. Then we have 10 platinum. Then we have 120 gold.
I've got 150 here.
Then we have...
Oh, because there's more later on.
Sorry,
Sorry.
more later on. Then there was 1,500 from something?
That was from all the furnishings.
Yep.
What I usually do is I listen back to the
It was-
episode at work, then write it down and post it in my desk, and then post it in the Discord.
The furnishings are 1,500. That's actually dropping down to 750 because we're donating half of it to the relief fund.
Okay, 750. And then we've got 30 from that. 120. That's so. This is all gold. This is all gold.
Damn.
240, and then take 2 zeros off of that. And then 12, and then 2, and then ignore that, ignore that, ignore that, ignore that.
That's something you need to check.
Cool. So now I just need to do calculation. It'll be really quick. So blah, plus 500 gold, plus 10 gold, plus 20 gold, 40, plus 30, plus 12.
This now makes my highest level 5th ed character.
2 plus 1 equals divided by...
We only ever hit
3.
12 on the...
We each get 588
Sword
gold.
and Navin Sorcery.
Lovely.
588 gold. Add to your
588?
588. It's sleep time apparently.
Okay, I've got just shy of 6,700, so if you need me to spot you some for the
No.
barding, I'm more
No.
than happy to.
That has pushed me over.
I've got 9,564.
Well, you won't be able to get the armour until you get back to Waterdeep.
No, but now I know that I can actually get it.
Yep.
If
That doesn't. So that money does not include the booze. That's sans booze, which the booze was a lot.
Yeah. You know what the markup is in pubs?
300%. It actually is. It's 300%.
Yeah. No, if we sell it in the market, sure, but if we sell it shot by shot to drunk people...
It's not wrong.
I know, and I kind of hate it.
You put it in a fancy glass and an umbrella, that's 4 gold a pint.
and we have the what is it? What do we call it? The expensive lounge.
High rollers
High
lounge.
rollers.
High
lounge.
rollers lounge. There we go.
We do a themed cocktail night.
it's good to have some more bottom shelf booze.
I feel like what we should do is just like host a charity night at the pub, like a benefit for the.
For the poor, beleaguered elven
Yeah.
nation. You realise that every other nation out there is suffering just as bad because of the dragon cult attacks.
Oh, absolutely.
And they'll get
But-
some from the next dragon.
Yeah, so when we kill their dragon, we will.
It's pointless rebuilding a city until we've killed the thing that's killing it.
Yeah.
That's true.
That is not in our PR poster.
So,
I'm sorry, small orphan child, it's pointless. Now go sit on your rubble.
I'm so hungry. Well, when we kill the dragon, you can eat all the dragon you want.
Dragon steak, especially green dragon steak, must be awful.
It must be
Like the
poisonous.
toxins going through that.
Well, if you could find a cleric who could do purify food and water, it would clear
Well-
out the poison.
Oh, I bet that's like fucking like cordon bleu
There,
cuisine.
you know that somewhere in the Forgotten Realms there is some chef obsessed with getting the weirdest ingredients.
Well,
Heston Blumenthal.
Hespen Blumenthal. If I had taken the gourmet feat that I wanted to, instead of I went for the int bump in the end, but +1 con, and you can create delicacies out of food.
Nice.
Out of curiosity though,
Yeah.
because it's got venom glands, so would the meat itself be actually poisonous?
Probably, like...
Because, like, would a snake be poisonous? The snake meat?
Oh, that's true.
There are actually only 2 poisonous snakes in the world.
Venomous snakes.
No, there are only 2 poisonous snakes in the world.
Oh, right, okay.
There are lots of venomous snakes, but there's only 2 that are actually poisonous.
Yeah, that's why I was
I
like...
think they're both coral snakes, like South Asiatic coral snakes, but...
They're one of
coral
the
snakes.
most deadly snakes in the world,
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah. But then again...
Is that because
like-
people keep on trying to eat them?
No,
Well, is it
because they're
they
also
use-
venomous.
Because they use neurotoxin?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Snake venom is all cytotoxic.
That makes your blood
and
solidify,
does- and
right?
does it-
Basically, yeah. Does
Does it disrupt with the oxygen transportation?
that, or it's like an agglutinin effect. It affects agglutinins, or
Oh yeah, because it basically congeals. doesn't
yeah.
it?
When you get to neurotoxins, that's more the realm of like fish or blue-ringed octopus is another one.
Spiders.
Spiders, no, cytotoxic.
Okay.
Cytotoxic and cytolytic as well. So not just kill cells, break up cells.
Yeah.
Hence why they inject venom into the cocoons and then drink.
Yep.
So this is kind of my wheelhouse in terms of science.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked you. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like,
Do the Garfin one, but
yeah.
yeah. So in short, dragon meat probably poisonous.
I mean, fantasy rules anyway. Probably poisonous.
Yeah. It was a hypothetical. But we're not going to eat it anyway. It's the
What colour is dragon blood? Is there an actual lore thing?
Trying to think of any of the books. I think it depends on the color of the dragon, and I think gold dragon's blood is supposed to be gold.
Liquid gold, yeah.
Like it's supposed to be liquid gold, and I think they follow suit. The
You see,
colors of dragons are.
If
like,
you'll permit me a little more scientific indulgence, that is interesting because there are different types of blood on Earth. There is cuproglobin and hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is what we have. Cuproglobin is found in things like horseshoe crabs. They have blue blood, so instead of an iron atom in the middle of the molecule, it's a copper atom. In theory, you could have things like vanadiaglobin, which would be bright white blood, changelings.
yeah.
So
white
vanadiaglobin would be a vanadium atom in the middle. So most transition metals anything that has a 2+ ion could sit at the middle of a globin molecule.
Interesting.
This is good to know.
And if it's a
Yeah,
if it's a magical creature, it doesn't even have to be a +2 ion.
Yeah.
horseshoe crabs. I think they harvest the blood for something.
They do. They have, it's medical research.
Yeah.
Because it acts as a brilliant you can create buffer solutions from it, but also you can test things on it that will affect its blood much more easily, so you can see small scale effects in So it isn't even harvested to make serums and stuff. It's harvested to. It's incredibly valuable.
Yeah.
It's $10,000 a pint kind of area valuable.
Damn, I should stop drinking it then.
I mixed it with Jack Daniels. I should have gone for something classier.
So we're off to the Dragon Council.
Yes, you're off to the Metallic Dragon
Sorry.
Council.
Okay.
Don't apologise for sharing knowledge. That's welcome.
Yeah.
When the call to the dragon sounded the drake horn, its tremors were felt across the north. In response, many metallic dragons began to investigate what the sounding meant and to gather what information they could on the cult from the nearby humanoid cultures. One of these dragons, an ancient gold worm named Protanther, invoked an ancient draconic rite of council, summoning ambassadors from among the metallic dragons. Meeting in the Nether Mountains, the council will determine what the metallic dragons should do in the face of the looming threat of Tiamat. By ancient tradition, the Draconic Council includes ambassadors from the diminutive humanoid races. The Silver Dragon, Atari Likinamos, in the human guise of Elia, came to the Council of Waterdeep to extend the invitation to the Draconic Council, at which point the delegates decided to send you lot as ambassadors for the humanoid factions of the Sword Coast. Because you are not aligned overall with any specific faction or cause, you were deemed the best fit, the ones with the most balanced viewpoint. Because each of them is going to be looking out for their own interests more. you have an equal stake in all things.
We're more sort of generalised do-gooders.
Yes. Also, you're impressive because you've been doing shit.
Yeah. I have just had a thought. Will you guys have shared with me why that dragon didn't like me? Because I'm a dwarf.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to hide the dragon bits at the bottom of the bag of holding. I know it's chromatic and I know they don't get on, but it might be a sore point.
Yeah.
Good shout.
That's going to be messy.
It's fine, I clean filmed it.
If we were hunting dragons and knew we were going to be doing this, presume we have like a bag of colding as well to store dragon bits.
Why not say the airship has a
Cooler.
It's a freezer.
has a cooler. You can put the dragon bits in the cooler.
Freezer? Meat locker. A meat locker of holding.
I mean, if it didn't, then I'm sure Helpatron can whip you up one. Repurpose something.
Cool.
He becomes Carpentertron. Zzz.
Briefly.
John, could you whip us up a 40 square foot meat locker?
Of course, I shall convert the kitchen as I can no longer use it.
Just the bread bin.
Right.
Right. How long is it going to take us to get to this meeting?
Not long. You can have a long rest, and then you level up and all that. But yeah, not long.
Boop. Boop.
3 spells, that's nice.
You're a rich man.
What do you think, Brad, about my 3 spells? You're making a total of 5 first level spells.
Wow. I have a lot.
It's cute.
Well, actually, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17. I only have 17 spell slots total.
If you count my Hunter's Mark ones, the ones I can only use for Hunter's Mark, I've got 7.
Yeah. Like, they're big. When they go off, they take out countries.
Yeah.
But
My thought about because I was trying to decide what fighter subclass to take when I go to fighter. Eldritch Knight take shield because my AC will be 17/19 when I take defense fighting style.
yeah.
But the extra 5 from shield could do very good for me because I do tend to get hit a lot.
Yeah, shield's really, really good.
And
I mean, that's because you get up in everything's face
Yeah.
before these two have even realised there's a fight going on.
but that will make 9 first level spell slots which I can use for shield.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's really good.
18 temporary hit points now, by the way.
Oh.
Yes. I feel like everyone here is very good at what they do.
They're very specific, narrow focuses.
I'm looking forward to the aura range extension.
Is that next level?
30 feet, yeah.
No, that's level
17?
yeah. I had it just a second ago and I've forgotten it. Hold on. 18.
18.
Yeah.
You might not even get that. Maybe.
Cool. On to the Enclave.
Okay, I'm going to be calling Otariliakanos just Elia.
Yeah.
Elia. Okay. Do they have a bizarre, funky names all over the place?
Hers is the worst.
Yeah.
Who did we say had the who had the armor made out of a nephew or whatever?
A Dwarven Lord.
Yeah.
Do we know which one?
Nope. Don't believe you do.
Could I roll a history check to see if I know? Because
Yeah, there was a Dwarven Lord. There's the other one.
It would be Surface Dwarf rather than Durgar.
yeah,
That was that one. Brawn Anvil.
Brad, watch out.
Look 'em up.
was that Brawn Anvil?
Brawn Anvil. And Othar Froom.
Oh, those are the names of the guys we saw
Okay.
at the meeting. So there was a dwarf there, but it wasn't.
Yeah, we can ask around. Ask the council. Say, hey, where's this armor at? You need to return it because you made it out of a silver dragon, which is a no-no.
It's a big no-no. Do we have any like sending or any divinations? No, it's all blasting, isn't it?
It's all blasty. It's all kill things fast as possible.
And then I continued blasting because that's all I could do.
The only thing I've got, really, in terms of like non-blasty things, is teleportation circle.
No, solid though.
Yeah, I thought that might be useful, and skill empowerment. Everything else is blasty.
Well, you can also speak to Garrett back in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
You got,
Oh, we've got
the radio communicator.
Yeah, I'll get on the horn. Oi, Gez!
Hey, top of the morning to you.
How's it going, mate?
Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
Business is booming.
Nice. Oh, we got some bottom shelf liquor for you.
Nice.
Yeah. What was it called? The Evermead.
Evermead, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
300% markup on
Nice
that.
stuff. Nice stuff.
hi.
If you're feeling the party planning mood, guys, we're thinking of holding like a benefit, like for the fancy lot.
I'm sure I can put some feelers out and see what we can do.
Yeah. Anyway, I got a research job for you, mate.
Oh, aye. Hang on a second, let me just get a quill and some parchment. Right, go.
Right. So we need to.
Bless you, Rex.
We need to find out what dwarf lord has an armour made out of silver dragon,
Right. That it?
and we need to know his name and where he is.
Right, I'll get on that.
Cheers, bud.
Well,
Really coarse.
Hmm?
There's nothing.
he's coarse, is he?
A little bit.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bit behind on grooming him, unfortunately. All right, so I have created the little map thing that I need for this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the favour map,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
or matrix is possibly the better word.
Yeah.
So you arrive at the council.
Man, this thing's fun.
Yeah. You come to the right general area, and you see a flight of silver dragons. Just 3 of them. None of them, all of them adults, not ancient.
Right.
So you don't think any of them would be a liar.
Still big, dangerous.
Still big, dangerous, yeah. And then as soon as they see you, rocketing up there at an alarming speed,
That's
they're
what I'm thinking.
Getting off like a fucking firework.
they're instantly on the alert. But then when you flash your badges,
Yeah, flash badges.
Flash the headlights.
yeah, unfortunately the headlights are just 2 more flame skulls. Just
Wave them down, boys. How's it going?
sorry, it's
want-
laughing at
That's
the image of
wonderful, though.
You want a race?
lamps that are just flame skulls.
You want a race? Rev the engine. Really wish they made a better noise than that.
It sounds like we've trapped the soul of warrior.
Yeah, what size soul gems do you need for a warrior?
Wario, yeah.
Do not ask.
God, that has got to be a Skyrim mod, the Ebony Warrior. Yeah, do the dragons come over to us, or
They do a circle of you, and then when you flash the badges, they get into formation and escort you at a slightly more sedate pace.
Are they having trouble keeping up at our full speed?
I mean, they could probably do it.
but it'd be exhausting, and we don't take exhaustion from our ship.
The flame skulls
I mean,
continue.
The only real problem that you have with your ship is that it could explode eventually.
And will.
I mean, almost certainly.
Yeah, we're gonna be in it when that happens. Like 90% sure.
We're in danger.
We should get a scroll of featherfall
Yeah.
and parachutes.
Oh, I've got these.
Yeah, I got these too.
And I've got, like-
And you got your Pegasus, yeah, nice.
What's the full speed?
500 feet per second.
Oh,
Per
damn.
round.
Yeah.
Oh damn! So my griffin could not catch up with me
No.
if it were to dive down.
Well, no, because it could fall and then move its speed as well, so it could.
Okay. Oh dang. Okay, that's good to know.
They clarified that in Xanathar's Guide to Everything because
Yeah.
we were trying to work it out. And they said, nope, 500 feet. Instant drop.
It doesn't make perfect sense, but it's better than the ambiguity.
The reason for it is because of Dimension Door's length of distance.
Yeah.
Because if it doesn't have that, then...
Okay,
Wait a
I
minute.
love you, but you're getting in the way.
Can I...
Come on.
Door. That's interesting.
So the dragons escort you into.
What does this place look like?
Yeah, that's just what I'm looking for. It's not actually specified. They don't give us a.
That's interesting.
Okay, I'm going to say that it is a great big mountainside.
Yeah.
Or it's at a point where 5 mountains meet. Ooh, pass those down, please.
Is it like an amphitheatre bowl in the middle?
Yeah. And there are like five mountains, 5 separate mountains, which have somehow managed to get to within a reasonable distance of each other.
Runes. Where do we park the ship?
We actually asked the 3 dragons, so where do we park this thing?
As the silver dragons were the ones who sought you out, you are being invited to park the ship on the silver mountain.
Oh, so they have like territory, kind of.
Makes sense.
Yeah, each different dragon race has a different mountain. So there are going to be a number of smaller dragons, adult and young dragons on the various mountains. But then, at the point where the mountains do meet, or almost meet, there are going to be the ancient dragons that are helming the discussion. And you are invited to the Silver Mountain, and you are assisted to an area that... Right, so think, towering mountains all around you, and then shelves carved into the mountains for each of the dragons to rest on, and you are brought onto the Silver Dragon shelf.
Nice.
And it's a strange feat of acoustics that you don't actually have to shout to make yourself heard around the entire basin.
No, I didn't.
The airship exploded.
Yeah, sure. But I'm sure Helper John will have fixed it by the time we get back, and it will not look like it's exploded. Terrible.
Okay, so you introductions are made.
Yep.
There is Protantha, the gold dragon and the leader of the council. A former king of justice, a royal title among the gold dragons.
Is that Protantha?
Protantha, yep.
Yeah.
Then there's Iliuthra. He is a male brass dragon, an ancient one as well.
What was his name, sorry?
Illyria?
Iliuthra.
I
I-L-E-U-T-R-H-A.
I love that I can almost see how this thing is laid out, and it still gives you the stat blocks, because it's like, some dumbass party's going to fuck shit up here, and they're going to die instantaneously. But as a dungeon master, you need to know how they're going to die instantaneously.
Then we have the silver dragon that you've met before, Elia.
Elia.
Or Elia.
Elia.
E-L-I-A.
E-L-I-A. Elia?
Yeah, I think Elia.
Silver. Okay, so there's a bronze. So
Brass?
silver, brass.
Iliuthra was the brass.
Yep.
The bronze is Nimur.
Nimur.
N-Y-M-M-U-R-H.
Ooh. Is there one more?
Copper.
Yep, copper.
Ooh.
Tazmikella.
Taznikella.
T-A-Z-M-I-K-E-L-L-A.
What
Can I
colour was
please
that?
have insight rolls from everybody?
What colour was that one, sorry? Just
That was copper.
Insight, you say?
Insight. So
Insight.
Tazmikella is female, Elia is female, all the others I believe are male.
I feel like
27 with an extra
yeah,
20.
you would. Okay, so I will use skill empowerment on myself for insight for the whole duration, because I feel like this might be a case of insight and persuasion being needed, and I think I've got enough persuasion, but insight's kind of where I'm shitty. So I'll say on that. So that gives me 19 plus 6 plus 5 is 31.
31.
27 with an extra.
17.
Oh, sorry, 33.
Okay, so Protantha.
Oh, wait.
Oh shit.
I can target 2 people. You have persuasion check, don't you?
No.
Do you?
Persuasion and insight are both checks.
So I will give
Oh,
myself
I have
insight.
insights checked.
I have insight and you have persuasion, so you have skill empowerment on persuasion, and I have skill empowerment on insight, because I can twin it.
Yes. I never thought about that as a valid target for twin.
So I'm now expertise in persuasion.
Yep.
For now.
Twice your proficiency.
Which is 5 at the moment.
I have 15. Plus 15 to persuasion.
Or have you got a +5 charisma? You've got 20 charisma.
Yeah, that's what I took with my ability.
Nice.
I took 2 in charisma, given that everything's based off charisma.
Yeah, all your casting. Well,
Yeah, I'm like,
And your
Yourself,
strength's
right.
already 19 with the gauntlets.
yeah, I actually forgot about that.
But I mean, even if you'd increased your strength, wouldn't have done anything
Yeah.
because the gauntlets are higher anyway.
Yeah. I kept looking at the feet, but I'm like,
If there's nothing that appeals to you in feats, yeah. Like,
There's nothing wrong with an ASI.
yeah.
Okay, so Protanther. He seems fairly neutral at first, and then he spots Miri, and his visage goes decidedly unfriendly.
Ooh, Protantha doesn't like elves.
oh,
Okay.
Why are we running into a bunch of racist dragons? Everyone loves the halflings.
Yeah.
We all love
Albie.
halflings.
I'll be the racist dragon.
that's there's a lot of dragons. That's not disappointing.
Yeah, we attack any of these. We're dead faster than you can blink, and I will be grabbing that dimension scroll and seeing how far I can get.
At that point, it's a purely academic exercise. How far, in theory, could you run away?
1,000 feet. Because I can distance spell it.
Oh, amazing.
Fuck, why not? So, Iliuthra, the brass dragon,
Okay.
he is neutral.
Neutral. Okay, so neutral. Doesn't hate any of us. Might hate humans. Or some
Nah.
other race.
So,
Okay, so the
gold dragon,
Gold
gold
does not like
doesn't
elves.
racist to elves.
Yep.
Okay, it's not... Also, the matrix that I've got runs from unfriendly to friendly.
Okay.
Unfriendly, cautious, neutral, friendly.
Okay, so you see cautious or unfriendly? Or do we not know?
He is unfriendly.
Oh, so very, very, very bad. Okay. So gold.
Unfriendly, cautious, neutral,
Friendly.
friendly. So the gold doesn't like elves. The silver,
Sorry, the brass,
yeah.
he was neutral.
Neutral.
So, yeah. I mean, I'm giving you this now, and then I'll
Yeah,
say
yeah.
that they're all going to give speeches as well, which might give you a little bit about their desires and what they're after.
Mm-hmm. Currently.
Golds.
Okay,
brass.
so silver, Elia,
Yeah,
Yep, doesn't like. You already
doesn't
know.
like me.
But is she
she is unfriendly.
Okay, racist to dwarves? I don't know. You wear the skin of someone's children and it just sours
It wasn't even
relations.
him. Wasn't even like anyone related to him as
Yeah.
well.
No, but
But still,
dragons tend to have a bit of difficulty determining the difference between individuals.
well, even like he's like.
So
not
they
even the
judge people by
same race.
races.
But he's
Like,
not even the same race.
I might technically qualify as a different species. I don't know if Dwargar and dwarves can actually breed. I don't think they can.
I don't know if they can either.
I think drow and elves can, but I don't think Dwargar and dwarves can.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, the copper dragon,
Yeah.
The cop.
Tasmikella,
Right.
is neutral.
Okay.
Neutral. Yeah.
If any of you were a rogue or a bard,
Mm-hmm. Friendly.
nope.
I'm so glad I didn't take bard.
I'm so glad I didn't take rogue.
I'm a sorcerer and a cleric,
Blood hunter,
which I imagine.
barbarian ranger.
Yeah, it's just basically if there is any character with a personal reputation for shady dealings, particularly a rogue or bard.
Oh, okay. That might.
I've got cleric, paladin.
Celestial blood hunter.
Yeah, you're probably.
I've got
fine.
angelic backing. That's what I'm saying.
You're probably fine.
What-
I missed the bronze, didn't I?
Yeah, the bronze is the last one. So what is he up with?
Friendly.
Friendly.
Ooh.
What does he like? Who's he looking at and going? Or she? Bronze? No, Nimura. He. Who's he looking at and going?
No, it's just looking at all
Just
of you.
generally friendly to small
Just generally friendly.
Maybe.
Or could it be the
33 on inside.
could it be the celestial backing?
No, it's just general approval of
Helping dragons.
well, okay. His eyes flick to your badges.
Oh, okay.
Approval of order and law and rightful thingamajigs.
Cool.
So Taz was neutral, and Ilia was unfriendly. Okay, so I've got my matrix now.
Cool.
So after that, the introductions are made. The first one to speak is Protantha.
Yeah, the gold. That makes sense.
Yep.
There I think they're in charge.
He starts speaking in Draconic.
Nope.
And one of the silver dragons does something, and all of a sudden the Draconic is suddenly in your ears in common.
Okay. Okay.
That language is
That's tones, maybe.
Oh yeah.
On all of us. Because they can do that.
Because why not?
Because they're super powerful dragons.
I mean, yeah, even the adult dragons, there are enough of them that they could like do one of you each.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are like the Mac Daddies of big ass dragons.
So yes, Protanther.
Yep. Does she have a speech? He have a speech?
Yeah, it doesn't actually give me any particular speeches here. It's one thing that I quite liked about the later adventures was that they gave you introductions that you could use to just read out to give an introduction, give a start.
Yeah. I think this adventure was written before the monster manual was out, so...
The first half of this was.
Yeah. We're in the second half now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You started in the second half.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So Protanther says... Oh, you missed the start of it because of the lag in cast. He goes, "While I do see both good and bad in the lesser races, I believe that their capacity for attaining great power, despite their physical limitations, makes them dangerous. For all their capability, humanoids have little time to learn the wisdom to direct that capability. Many of the world's most blighted creatures descend from humans who bargained with dark forces for power. This includes Yuan Ti and Tieflings. The cycle of failed human civilizations across Faerun is the sign of a quintessential flaw in human nature. I would also hasten to point out that humans make up the majority of evil archmages and liches, including Samaster, who founded the Cult of the Dragon, Saz Tam's Red Wizards, and even the current leader of the Cult of the Dragon, Severin, and a majority of the cult's members. All human. Rathmodar, the traitor from the Red Wizards who joined Severin. Just one more human in a long line of disappointing humans. One thing that I can say in their defence is that their crimes are usually directed at each other."
Wow.
Just gonna hide the grenades a bit deeper in the back.
The short lives of many humanoids mean they might not even recognise their own evil. Elves, however, live for long years and possess great knowledge, and have used that knowledge to the detriment of dragonkind in the past. It was elves who shaped the magic of the Draco Rage Mythal, causing dragons across Faerun to go mad with rage.
Yeah. Ouch. Not chipping this in character, you understand.
I would prefer that we dragons rally our forces with no regard for the humanoid factions, striking immediately and decisively before the cult and its chromatic dragon allies can muster their full strength. If this puts humanoids at risk, so be it.
So,
Are we being, basically yelled at like children at the moment?
No. This is not at you. This is at the council.
Right.
He is making his position clear.
Oh, right. So we're just standing there being like...
that's the thing is, we are not a member of this council. We are visitors to the council.
You will probably be invited to speak later
Yeah.
Yeah.
and to make deals with them.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
So specifically, his stance is that he'd prefer to rally the dragon forces with no regard for humanoid factions,
Yep.
striking immediately decisively, and who cares about the humanoids.
Yep, fair. Well, he really doesn't like humans.
And that Draco Rage Mythal seems like it was a particular bugbear for him.
Yeah,
I'm giving you guys quite a lot because of your roles.
Yeah, I remember.
So I'm
that.
basically just reading a lot of this verbatim, whereas normally
Yeah,
I
it's
try
fine.
and filter it slightly.
That makes sense. I vaguely know of the Draco Rage. It was very bad.
Yeah, it made all the dragons go berserk.
It was the rage virus for scaly bastards.
Yeah.
Why did the elves do that? Do I know?
Bored.
It's a small faction of the elves within them, I think, something like that. Interesting enough, a human fixed the problem.
Elminster?
Yes.
Yeah. Sounds like kind of shit he'd do.
So hang on a minute.
I think one way we could go with this is there are bad humans and they're bad humanoids. there are also good humanoids. When bad humanoids mess up, a good humanoid is almost always the one to fix it.
Yeah.
Now, there are good dragons and bad dragons.
Yeah.
Like, Tiamat versus Bahamut, yeah. All races are races of dualities. There are good and bad.
Yeah.
And
we could even force that and go, even when dragons make mistakes, it's usually humans who have to fix the fucking problems.
that may be a little aggressive. But, like...
I mean, putting it in those terms exactly might not be to your best advantage.
But that's what I mean. Like, yes, the Cult of the Dragon have taken up with Tiamat, but so have the Chromatic Dragons.
Yeah.
And now we are trying to get the human races, almost all of them, the good ones or the neutral ones, to rally against the human part of the Cult of the Dragon, even as the Metallic Dragons rally against the Chromatic Dragons.
Mm. We'll have Miri talk all of this.
Yeah,
She's good at it.
Thanks, and just furiously.
Say this, and this, but better than
But not
this.
to him. But not to him. Someone else said to him.
Next is Iliuthra, the brass dragon.
Okay.
His introduction... I'm going to say that there is one copper dragon.
Yeah.
He's young, but he's been gifted the honour of being the one to read out the introductions. Yeah, as the herald.
Yeah.
And he introduces Iliuthra as the ancient brass dragon who travels the plains in search of knowledge and ever more challenging games.
Yep.
Give me a history check.
7.
17.
Legend has it that he resides with Ogma, god of knowledge.
Oh.
But the dragon is famously cagey on this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you would be.
Iliuthra rises up onto his feet, spreads his wings. I see good and bad in equal measure among the lesser races. I recognise that helping the humanoids is less a case of deciding whether they are worthy of aid and more about deciding whether these adventurer ambassadors can be trusted to properly lead the factions. It's short to the point.
Cool. Yeah, that's...
You get the feeling that he's undecided on the best course of action and he's willing to hear all sides of the discussion. Next is Elia. She stands up. Among the lesser races, neither good nor bad is ever absolute. The humanoids are in need of protection, guidance, and should be shown Bahamut's righteous way of living rather than ignored and treated as children. If the dragons refuse to engage the humanoids and focus only on their own advancements, the humans will persist in making the same mistakes again and again.
It's probably not wrong.
That said, dwarves suck. I would hesitate and advise caution in any alliance which puts us in line with the dwarves. Let us not forget their dragon moots of old, great hunts during which clans would come together to end the perceived threat of a particular dragon. She opens her mouth to speak a little bit more, then stops and settles down again. There is some agitated rustling from many silver dragons.
Like...
On the mountain that you're on.
Dragon moots. I'm happy.
can I roll insight on the rustling of the dragons?
Sure thing.
Many. 25.
Yeah, they all know exactly what she's talking about.
Yeah.
There are one or two glances at you.
I'm just going to wait till she looks away and just go... How many little? Yeah.
Is that silver?
That was silver.
Ones.
The friendly one.
The friendly one.
Okay, so I must say, Nimur this is, must say I disagree strongly with Protantha. He knows that metallic dragons are made in the image of Bahamut and have no choice in the matter of being good or evil. Thus, how much greater and more precious is good when it is freely chosen by the humanoids, who must consciously turn away from villainy?
What is greater, to be born good or overcome your evil nature through great effort? Orthodox!
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to help the factions. I look to the Harpers and the Order of the Gauntlet as epitomising the best traits of humanoid aspiration.
Okay. Cool.
Copper.
Oh, Jesus.
This is Taz.
I know how coppers are.
Tricksy bastards.
They're nearly chromatic.
I see them as like the counterpart of green dragons, because green dragons are all
Schemers.
schemy is a good word, yeah.
Okay, let's go copper.
Oh, I love humans. I spent a great deal of time living among them. I do, however, have reservations about supporting the factions. My lair and horde have been the target of cunning thieves and fast-talking swindlers more than once. Betrayal is such a humanoid trait. I fear what might happen if one or more factions turn against the metallic dragons to demonstrate loyalty to Tiamat. I also believe that unrestricted interaction between humanoids and dragons has been disastrous for both races. The Draco Rage Mythal serves as a sore reminder of the animosity that has often risen between the two peoples. I agree with Protantha that the metallic dragons could strike against the chromatic dragons themselves. However, I'm not convinced we would succeed, and having humanoid allies would reduce casualties for both sides.
I love humans. They're actually quite good on toast.
Yeah, that's the kind of...
What, copper, acid, and lightning or something?
Yeah, you can do both.
I think all
All the metallics
Metallics
have
can do
multiple choices, yeah. I think golds have a sleep one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all of
gold-
them have one that matches a chromatic and one that does a status effect,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
glass of lightning and acid, maybe. We're still listening and just not saying anything, like we're in the headmaster's office.
Very well, we have all stated our positions. We have not yet come to a conclusion about the best course of action to... This is Protantha, by the way.
Yeah.
The best course of action to pursue. Now let us hear from these humanoid ambassadors.
You're
Did-
up, Mary.
Did I hear? Did we hear any point, like the Herald, for example, refer to any of them by a title? Is there like a leader of the council? Like Protantha
The gold-
thinks he is. Is there
They
a
are
title?
showing deference. He seems to be the chair of the council.
So would it be Chair Dragon or like if we are we speaking Draconic and they're hearing it? We're speaking Common and they're hearing it as Draconic.
Yeah. Okay, he's a former King of Justice.
A former King of Justice.
Yes.
I'm guessing the title is defunct, not the fact that he lost the title, it's just the title doesn't exist anymore.
There's a royal title among Gold Dragons. Uses present tense there.
Oh.
So I
Maybe
might
go
refer
for
to-
Your Majesty.
Maybe flattery will get you everywhere.
With a gold dragon, it fucking will.
Yeah. It's possible
We
that he
kinda-
abdicated or
like,
something. But
we're they're like now talk to you and like we're coaching Mary.
Yeah, should we go for like Your Majesty? Maybe
Why-
have a few minutes to discuss the wise words of the council.
Because Mary is magically empowered, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I was thinking of
Balls.
starting off with Wise Dragons, Your Majesty. You do us a great honour by inviting us here. Let's basically start off with,
Yeah.
with
Start
clapping.
off, lay it on properly. Then.
Yeah, and then move on about good and evil on both sides.
Yeah.
How
There have been great heroes, one the humanoids
yeah,
as well.
how
Maybe
for-
talk about like what we've done as well.
yeah. I was also going to say that while the strength of this council is mighty, a direct war would end up with heavy casualties on all sides.
Yeah, and we have no wish for loss of life
Yes,
among the dragons or among the small
yes. Whereas targeted strikes will involve a lower loss of life and will crack, because while they're at odds with the chromatic dragons, presumably they don't hate them, like they don't want to eradicate all chromatic dragons. I assume we're not party to a genocide here.
That would be very disappointing, wouldn't it?
It would be.
They're not looking for eradication of the chromatics.
Basically,
They are
want
looking to
Tiamat
just.
to settle down, and
They want
I
the
don't
cult of the
even
dragon
think-
to stop stirring up shit.
I
they
don't
want
even
them
think.
to wind their neck in.
Yeah. Why are you fucking naked? I don't even think the chromatics would want the eradication of the metallics. They would
Yeah.
want the subjugation of them.
Yeah. So basically, go on about actually, if we can disrupt their plans, the casualties to all sides will be minimal, but it will force Tiamat. We can force Tiamat to retreat without a direct open conflict between dragons, which would be disastrous to all sides.
Oh, you could cast Enhance Ability on yourself as well.
Hell's yeah.
So that's what, advantage and a plus 15?
Yeah.
What's the lowest number you can roll?
16
That's what I
technically.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Happy with the points that I've raised?
Yeah.
Okay, now I have to. Wise dragons, Your Majesty, you honour us by inviting us here today, and we accept all of the valid points that have been raised. If I could add that that good and evil exists amongst all races, even the common races. And for every evil deed, there is a group or faction that works against them to try and right the wrongs that have been done to themselves and, more importantly, to you, High Dragons. I fear that an open conflict would result in heavy loss of life, not just to the humanoids, but to all dragon races. And while your power is mighty, I feel that it would be...
The world would be lacking for it.
Yes, the world would be lacking for the loss of so many dragons. I feel, from a tactical point of view, surgical strikes would be sufficient to disrupt Tiamat's plans while causing the lowest loss of life to all sides. But we must also acknowledge, as younger races, that we have committed wrongs in the past, and I ask you not to judge us, but to allow us to make amends. We're already working on obtaining reparations to some of the races, especially the Silver Dragons, who have my deepest sympathies, and I can only apologise. And to you, great
Protanther.
I can only apologise for the wrongs of my race and ask that you show us mercy and give us time to learn the error of our ways. We do not seek to corrupt or to gain power, but to simply restore the balance in the world. And I ask that you give us some faith and some time. We have already disrupted one operation, two operations. Thank you, advisors.
We're behind.
Two.
They tried to assassinate us.
Yes. And we've survived a direct assassination attempt.
That was better than it.
Technically correct is the best kind of correct.
So that is 3 chromatic dragon plots foiled already with no loss of life to the mighty metallic dragons. I hope that is enough.
And we don't want to continue doing this on our own.
Oh yes.
Because that's the danger.
What are we going to ask from them? What do we need from them?
Help, funds, locations.
Join
Yes.
the council.
Join the council.
Yes.
To work with
Yes.
the council
Um,
of Waterdeep.
I feel that all of our goals are in alignment and our aims can be best met if we work together to avoid an all-out war. Cooperation, information and resources will be powerful allies in this fight, this battle that we have ahead of us. Thank you for your time.
Flowery words from a flowery elf.
Slightly less flowery
But they-
since the subclass changed.
But they are.
Yeah.
But they are.
You
fast.
mention concessions.
Which
Well,
Reparations.
you mention reparations. I think each dragon here would be interested in some kind of reparation or concessions made
So green
by
is
the
this thing.
Council of Waterdeep.
Oh yeah,
and
we're about to
there-
speak on their behalf.
Yep.
Should you sway enough of us with your arguments, then when we vote, we may provide assistance to the council. However, should we vote against this,
We'll eat,
then we will do what we will.
which is eating us.
I don't want to get eaten.
For a start, you have apologised for the works of the elven kind. I would seek a formal apology from one who speaks for elven kind as a whole for the abomination that was the Draco Rage Mythal. If you can wring such an apology from the king of the elves, then I may consider this in your favour.
Moves of exposition. Well, we've got leverage on him now because we've got his rocky son. Is that? Do you want him? Do you want him back? Or more importantly, do you not want him back?
Okay, point of order.
Yeah.
Out of character, moose horn thing.
Yeah.
Point of order. You guys have the badges.
Yeah.
You can promise whatever the hell you
Yeah,
want,
I know, yeah.
and he'll be honour bound to follow through with it. He might not like it afterwards.
So it might make his friendliness go down.
friendliness go down.
But if we
you
can give him his son, we can maybe balance that out, as it were.
Yeah. Or remove his son from the equation entirely.
Yeah, because it seems like a...
Or, like, alternatively...
Or provide his son as the reparation towards the dragon. No, don't do that. that was out of character. Out of character. Mary is not evil.
The moose horns are on!
That's...
Oh, hello, alignment. What are you doing today? Hanging out by a cliff?
No, to be fair, that's
What a
actually
lovely
not,
mine shaft you have there!
that's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, but...
No, it is a bad idea.
It depends
Evil in
on what
nature.
Melendrak thinks of his son.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if he wants him back and he's sorry, we can give him his son back. If he just wants him fucking gone, we can make him stay gone.
Suddenly you can have a second stone head mounted in your pub.
Alternatively, if it comes to... We could blackmail him.
Yes,
with this.
this is possible.
You know, and only he'd have to know.
Well, he'd be honour bound anyway.
Yeah.
So,
But
honour
honour
let's
and
not.
happy don't go hand in hand.
we need
always.
to kind of keep everyone
Oh,
happy.
you mean blackmail to support him? Yes.
So
No, wait. This is
So we can guarantee it. We are empowered by the council to make any promises that we require, and they will be honor bound to. We can guarantee you.
Can I,
Pretty much. You can pretty much guarantee an apology.
out of character question, the Dragon Rage Mythal, from what I know of it, who created it? It was a small band of elves, but like, was it officially sanctioned? Was it rogue elves?
It's always been unclear,
Okay.
because Ryan doesn't know.
Fair
They
enough.
give me very little information about the Draco Rage Mythal in this. All they say is that, oh yes, dragons are really pissed off about it.
Yeah. Could I roll a history check, and then if I roll high enough, you make a ruling on it, and we take that as read, for example?
Sure.
14.
Can I roll with advantage because I'm an elf?
Sure.
Yay!
Roll history.
9.
You think that the elves, were all in on this? Like one particular city of elves. So, it was officially sanctioned by one particular nation.
Okay.
The other elven nations didn't speak out against it.
Yeah. And then they came for the Trade Unionists, and then there was no one to speak out for me, etc.
I think it's...
Okay, so
I think if I remember correctly, the Highmoor that you see on the map there,
Yeah.
like almost dead centre,
Yeah.
that used to be an elven nation
Yeah.
before they got too big for their boots.
Right.
I'm thinking that was probably the elven nation that also did it.
Right, so that is quite nearby. Misty Forest where Melandrax... Yeah. So it was a shitty thing. The elves were kind of in on it. The elves at the time, Miriam. Yeah.
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 So an apology wouldn't be unwarranted, is what we said. We're not making him grovel and apologise for things like that he straight up didn't... His people straight up didn't do.
There are links between his group and the group that did it.
Like David Cameron apologising for the Turkish massacre, etc. Or the Amritsar massacre.
Why are you making noises? Stop making noises.
You go onto a wiki to look up the Dracarage Mythal.
Yeah, let's try and find it.
Okay. Yeah, then I think we promise him an apology.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Granted, Your Highness. For us. No.
Now that has improved. He's not friendly to you yet, but that improves his mood.
So is he
And-
now neutral? Slash.
You would say potentially neutral, potentially cautious, potentially neutral. It's a bit hard to say.
So he's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, there are other concessions that you can make. Each one has a specific concession, and then you can probably make some other concessions afterwards. Can I just have just an intelligence check, I guess.
12.
I mean, I don't know what a politics check would be.
Politics check.
Maybe
Okay.
history.
History.
Yeah, history.
12,
Okay.
by the way.
History. 20 Eldritch.
Okay, so throughout history, whenever there have been, how should we say? Whenever there has been big alliances, when it comes to making promises and things, share of the loot's always a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Promising to share loot, splitting it a certain number of ways. Like if you split it, you can. Okay, the party can treat the dragons as another faction, receiving an equal portion of the horde, granting one share of the total divided among 11 factions.
Sure.
Alternatively, you could promise 2 shares from among 12 factions, 3 shares from among 13, and so on, up until 5 shares among 15.
Yeah. Maybe a third.
Are the dragons worth a third of the treasure? I think they are.
Yeah.
Well, we should also wait to see, before we promise that, we should also wait to see what the council, because we want to get them on side as well. So before we give everything to the dragons, we don't want,
certainly, yeah.
we don't want to then end up having
Losing
losing the council. So
There is also providing them with important political prisoners.
The dragons.
You could, just in history,
I see.
in history, promising to turn over the leader to certain parties might be helpful.
They want the dragon cult leader. I mean, he's gonna get screwed no matter what happens.
That is one thing they could potentially want. Also, you heard at least one of them mention Bahamut. They're probably quite religious. If you do things to spread the religion of Bahamut, then that might work in your favour.
there could be
Or
an embassy
granting
check.
land, or anything else that you can think of. These are just the examples they listed here. They just
Who owns the Highmore now? Because no one lives there because it's fucking ghosty, right?
you say that.
Yeah.
Elminster sorted something out.
Oh, okay.
He recreated a vast city of magic in the middle of the Highmore.
Right, okay, maybe not then.
Although no one's heard from it in quite some time, no one's been able to get to it in quite some time. Who knows if it's fallen again, or if it's just gotten all of its defences up.
What's the name of it?
I don't remember it.
Where are we right now, physically?
It's not Elturel, is it?
Elturel, that's the one from the Avernus Avengers, isn't
Yeah.
it? And it's not that one. Elturel is not in the Highmore.
Okay, that's good, because I know where Elturel is, or where it probably went.
It is not Elturel.
Where are we at the moment?
At the moment you're in the Nether Mountains, which is a little bit to the north. It's close to the spine of the world than the Highmore.
Oh, I see, way up there.
Got ya. Yeah.
Specifically, a historical plot of land. So something important to the dragons, or something with a lot of history behind it.
Can I make a history check to see if there's anything I know of that would be like that?
Sure.
Like places, fucking one.
The sea. Oh, that's unclaimed. Why not give them some of the sea?
Wait, no, ignore me.
I've got 10, but I don't think that's going to cut it either.
I got 18.
How about the beach? That's right
Oh,
next
wait.
to the sea.
Wait, not 18. 20 Eldritch. Good old guidance.
Okay, let's say the Barrier Peaks.
Nobody lives there except... Does anyone live there?
As far as you guys know, no. However,
There's the monastery and Doingloin.
Oh, listen to dwarves.
Do we want? Well, metallic dragons. I'd rather have it than chromatic dragons.
They're probably
But-
happier.
but you know that there's things there that they might find interesting.
Okay.
So that's one option. Alternatively, gosh, I don't know. It's not listed off the top.
Wait,
of my...
wait. Barrier Peaks was where
Timey-wimey.
yeah,
Lost
Timey-wimey
Lab.
was.
Yeah.
We would go. We could give you the Barrier Peaks, but you might not like it very much. There's some really odd magical. Unless some of you are interested in like studying odd magical effects.
I mean, there's one of them who loves games and things.
Oh, have I got a place for you?
the information of which is a gift that we will hope will...
Will assuage your fears because it was the copper.
Yeah,
he's currently neutral.
Saying that if we hoard magic, you know, saying that smaller races hoard magic, we take control of it, we take power.
We know how.
We know a place, so we're more than happy to share it with you.
Yeah, you will enjoy it immensely in terms of what it is, what is there.
Can I ask, are there any other dragons looking for reparations?
Oh yeah. Yeah. We've
I'm
not
gonna
even
have
gotten to.
Chat on that.
We've not even gotten to lot 2 yet.
Oh, right.
I say lot 2. Sorry, we've not even gotten to the second dragon making their specific demands.
Right.
I was mentioning there are general concessions you can make afterwards as well. However, it might be worth coming back to this once you've heard what everyone else is after.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to just go through the specific demands? Or...
Yep.
So gold wants an apology. Yep.
It's easy enough to get.
Yep.
The brass dragon
Yep.
stands up and says that I believe the dragon masks are too dangerous to remain in the world in the hands of humanoid races who are aware of what they are and where they are. If you agree that all dragon masks will be handed over to the metallic dragons as soon as they are found, including any masks captured after the final battle, then I may vote in your favour.
That sounds easy enough.
Small things.
Sidebar, yeah.
Sidebar. I mean, I know they're good by nature, unlike us, but at the same time, do we really want to hit? What do these things do? We've never even seen one.
I think all you know is that
They're powerful.
The five
They-
the Voltron together to summon Tiamat or
That's
some
all we
shit.
know. We don't know what they do individually, but they assume they're.
Can we ask?
Sir, we have no idea what these things do. No offense, but we have no idea what and how they work, or we've not even seen one. Every time we've come across the mention of one, it's been moved or changed or disappeared or squirreled away.
I think a way to go with it is maybe we give one mask to each metallic dragon colour, so they're not all together. We don't want them all to the same place for some rube to come up and say,
Oh, look, a big mask.
I kind of want to destroy them.
good luck with that.
Yeah. That's a question
I
of
think
itself.
at least one of them we should just fuck off into space with the spaceship the gearbox is in.
Yeah.
I mean, we could compromise where the dragons get 4 of the masks, and then the mortal races keep 1.
But
Yeah.
that means that one race is going to be unhappy because it didn't get one. I don't suppose there's like a key or something that locks them all together.
There's Voltron together.
Yeah, fair. I figured.
What do you ask? What the masks can do?
Yeah. Like we don't know what they're capable of.
Well, they provide damage mitigation for the element with which they're aligned.
Right.
They increase your armor by your charisma.
Wow.
Handy!
If you're wearing no armor,
If you're wearing no armor, okay.
Yeah, it's not that.
you gain. You take on elements of the dragon.
Right. Do you gain the breath weapon as well?
If you have a breath weapon that requires a rest to recharge, it gains a recharge of 6.
Oh, so the Dragonborn characters would be very powerful with these.
You gain dark vision with a radius of 60 feet,
Yep.
or an additional 60 feet of dark vision if you already have that sense. Once per day, you can gain blind sight out to a range of 30 feet for 5 minutes.
Okay.
You can speak on the Draconic. You also have advantage on any charisma check you make against dragons of the colour of the mask you're wearing.
Right.
And you get a legendary resistance once per day.
Holy shit.
So are they very rare or?
Legendary.
I figured, yeah.
Yeah.
Like nothing in there says they are not so powerful that they can't be given to the.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say that's one we can return to, but I'd say that's a strong yes, as long as there is the guarantee they're kept separate.
Yeah.
Well, that is the brass one's specific request.
Well, he asked that they get returned to the dragons.
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah, not even to him. Just
Yeah.
the dragons,
Just
the
the
metallic
dragons.
dragons.
Yeah, so we would offer one to each race
Okay.
and
Yeah,
say,
each of the
take
5
this
of
and guard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can promise that.
Yeah.
You
Also,
promise that, do you?
lines of like, if you wouldn't go for the flattery, you know, like we don't feel like
We promise this at the end of the campaign, basically. So like when
Yeah.
we're done with,
Well, actually, as soon as you get one.
as soon as we get one. All right, probably manage that. Not like at a second.
I know how we can manage that. You remember that scroll, right? I found in the Barrier Peaks.
Yeah, I remember that
And
scroll.
it was a little elemental in a
Yeah,
chest.
I remember that scroll. It made things jump up and down really fast.
What? Which one?
Sidebar.
Yeah.
That way we can use them when we come across them. The dragon of the.
What?
They give resistance to the dam.
Oh right, yeah. You got
If
it.
not, we can give them back after.
Yeah. Once, so we say, speak somewhat evasive as like say, yeah. Once Tiamat has been defeated, we agree that.
We'll give the dragon
No,
back.
we agree that human races are too flighty and too young to be entrusted with such powerful magical items. And
We'll
yes,
give
we
them back.
agree that they should be returned to the metallic dragons who are wise enough to know what to do with them.
Something along
To
those
guard
lines.
as they. Imagine that was all in Langston speak.
Okay.
Because we want to return them, but we just know that we might need them for a
Ooh,
little bit.
hot damn! 20 on persuasion.
Contested against their insight.
I mean, yeah, I'm not being completely honest.
No,
But to be fair, we would only be able to do that scroll thing once. And that's it.
Oh, and also, I don't know if it could be copied, but otherwise we won't be able to get it because it's in a tube somewhere on the way to Owl.
Well, hold on. Why don't we just ask that we return when reasonably possible,
Yeah.
rather than at the end of the battle?
Yeah.
So basically,
We'll
so it
give
allows us. It allows us. Say if we're in a cave with the dragon, we find the mask. It allows us to defeat the dragon and then get back, rather than go found the mask, have to leave immediately.
Yeah.
well, I mean, the expectation is that as soon as is reasonable.
that's
Rather than shit, I've got a mask, I've got to leave this fight right now and go find the dragon immediately.
Yeah, okay,
that's
fair,
what I was
fair.
worried about.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. It was like, because then there's no way we're going to be able to use them for their in the narrow band of we've got a mask and it's actually really useful in this specific instance, and then we can give it back, kind of thing.
Well, I mean, the question is that you're not. They don't want. He doesn't want you to have it long enough for you to do anything with it. Like you pick it up and you can finish like the dungeon crawl that you're doing or whatever.
Right.
But then the next time
that's the only time it's going to be relevant because
Yeah.
we're going to be fighting the dragon of that colour. So
the next time you actually manage to get one, and then you finish whatever dungeon it is, then you go and give it to a metallic dragon.
Yeah, that's fine. Can we add the addendum that each mask must be held by a different dragon
faction.
clan?
Yeah.
Like, as in,
He does. He says that does not. He does not think that is going to pose a problem.
lovely.
sweet, yeah,
So you make that promise?
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Cool. In that case, he gives you a nice big smile.
Hey,
Yay.
It's a little bit terrified,
Loads of teeth. Yeah.
but
What colour's that
it's
bronze?
all. But you also see a little sparkle in his eyes that's amused at that. So it's like, okay, yeah, he seems a bit more friendly
That
to you
was
now.
copper.
That was brass.
That was brass.
Yeah. Silver, I assume, is the return the armour.
Does he say that?
As you say that, yes, it's Silver's turn.
Return the armor.
And an apology from Ambassador Brawn Anvil, please.
Who?
Leader of the dwarves on the.
Alright.
On the behalf of all dwarves for the wrongful deaths the dragon moots have caused.
Yep. Done. Easy.
Like, I'm a dwarf and I think that's fucking fair. You know what I mean?
Yep. Done.
Mom, I will retrieve the armour personally and bring it to you as soon as I physically can.
Even if we
It
have
was-
to pry it from the hands of some cold, dead dwarf hands.
I mean, you might be quite warm, I'm sure I'm finished with him. That's fucked up, mate.
Wait, what?
I assumed it was on a still living dwarf. We might have to remove it by force.
Why would he have warm hands then?
Yeah,
will
but
be.
Yeah.
you don't go cold immediately. I think the idea is
I was going to use cold.
that makes a lot more sense. Were you thinking that we would bring the armour back with the hands still attached?
No.
Oh right, okay. That's what I was thinking. I was like, that would be why they'd be cold.
We're
but-
not normally this. Well, we are normally this violent, but we're usually directed violence.
Just
Get your armor
We'll
back.
just bring it back.
We'll just bring it back.
the
And get
armour and the
apology.
apology.
And the
Yeah.
armor and the apology. How right? how much do we know about this guy? Is he gonna be
Ambassador Braun Anvil.
is
That might
Ambassador
be-
Probably not going to be too happy about being forced to make an apology.
but on or bound to do so.
Because but on a bound to do so.
Fuck him.
Yeah, like
It's
he's in the wrong there. There is a clear right and wrong here. I mean,
She's a servant of Bahamut as well.
Well, they all are technically.
They are technically, but she's the biggest one.
Yeah. She's not the one who specifically brought up Bahamut, is she?
She did, yeah.
Oh, actually,
She did, and somebody else did.
she did, yes.
Do you have any pamphlets on Bahamut I could take with me? Or like leaflets?
There is a
Big
temple to Bahamut in Waterdeep. When you head back there, might behoove you to pay a visit and pay homage.
Of course, yes. I
we
can do that.
maintain a worshipful establishment of our own in Waterdeep, so mayhap we could put a shrine up to the Platinum Dragon in tribute and worship.
Valkyrie would be perfectly fine.
Roll a religion check.
They're in good terms, I think. They're not like trying to kill each other, which is better than most.
And Cathedral's up,
16.
yeah.
16.
Yeah, probably fine.
Yeah, they're both good aligned. I think Valkyrie is chaotic good and Bahamut's lawful good, but I think they're probably like yeah.
Like
you're both doing good
cathedrals, quite often in polytheistic religions anyway, have shrines to multiple different gods. So it's usually like the church is dedicated to a god, and then you have shrines to the minor gods. But in this case, it would be to a pretty major god.
shit. Actually, Bahamut's a minor god.
Yeah.
Yeah, minor deity.
Okay.
Well, she appreciates the gesture. However, to really impress her,
Get the armor back.
Rob-
And yeah.
Conversion.
no, not even that. Yeah, a small shrine and a small chapel. Yeah, that's all right.
Build a cathedral.
Build a cathedral.
Build a church.
Consecrate a major monastery or temple to Bahamut.
Right.
Yeah.
So we were thinking of setting up a disaster relief fund to. So we're going to donate some of our own personal money to alleviate some of the effects of the chromatic dragons have had on the world. So, what if we were to set that up in the name of Bahamut to, provide perspective from the for the little folk? Because obviously, our cultures don't mix that much. The humanoids are not traditionally taught much about Bahamut, just as I imagine. Although your learning is wide and expensive, you're more interested in the workings of Bahamut than you are of, say, Pelor or Valkyr. So, in order to
Unless you're a sailor, you know, we haven't heard of Valkyrie.
to convince, that's just Joe reaching for the wrong word, not to convince. So, to pay tribute to Bahamut, what if we were to set up this fund in the name of the Platinum Dragon to do his good works on the surface world, on the mortal plane?
I shall think on this. Okay, next is Nimur, the bronze one.
So, it was friendly.
Friendly, yep.
How badly have we offended him during the course of this conversation?
Stands up and goes, nah, they're fine. I'm all for it. Sits back down again.
Fine. Cool.
Lovely.
Because none of us are one particular race or style of person or something.
Unless the party is engaged in problematic behaviour in his presence or where he would hear of it, he's friendly.
Cool.
He knows that characters can come to the council on the recommendation of those he respects and loves.
Oh.
Give me a history check.
7.
16. 2.
There's another 3. God damn it.
Okay, so what was that? That was
16.
16. Not enough, I'm afraid.
Oh, wait. Sorry. What's weird about guidance? 20, sorry.
Okay, you've heard rumour that there is a human family in Waterdeep that has the friendship and patronage of a big bronze dragon.
Oh, I see.
This guy.
Maybe?
That surname? Levisterson.
No.
Can't imagine.
Very much no.
Okay. So,
Final one.
Yep.
Capea?
Isn't it Taz?
Yes.
yeah, the troublemaker.
She's the copper, right?
Yeah. Who's neutral to us currently?
Yeah.
Yeah, neutral.
Neutral, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, what horrible thing does she want? Oh, we're unlatching the headrest. It's a bad sign.
That wasn't the sound of the headrest, it was the sound of him cocking a gun.
I need to do a quick bit of research. Talk among yourselves.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. There could also be, I don't know if it's the right, because they're quite religious, but you could also set up some kind of metallic dragon embassy that would work to try and promote relations between the younger races and the dragons. It would share history.
I think that's this.
Yeah.
But the council it's an administrative body that's...
But I thought more like a settlement in the younger, like rather than the humans going to the dragons, because that's a bit like it's an establishment within the younger races that they can go learn about the history of the dragons. So the dragons share knowledge of their history, nothing that would give the younger races an advantage. So that would help the Council of Waterdeep, because you've then got scholars and things like that. It'll expand their learning, but it'll also promote dragon relations, which will boost the dragons. I'm trying to think of things that will help both sides rather than help one and disadvantage the other. If that makes sense. Only because I think we're going to take quite a hit from these apologies.
People don't like apologizing for things.
Yeah.
Like, the elf one is kind of up for debate, but the dwarf one kind of really isn't.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, give me a history check on that.
Ooh, finally. 18.
18.
20. Eldritch.
Okay, all of you get that. The dwarves are actually quite proud of these dragon moots.
Of course they are.
Because they came together and dealt with a threat. They feel they were in the right on
Of course
this.
they do.
Well, the rest of the humanoids can tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah. But politics.
Yeah.
Something in the middle.
Yeah, maybe. Thing is, I can't imagine the Dwargal are ever involved in that.
No.
No,
So
but
So it's going to be like, I can't believe I am having to tell you lot this. Don't skin people's nephews. Unless they're bad.
If you're going to skin children.
have you seen the inside of your cold room there lately? I'm sure that's someone's nephew.
Yeah, if you're going to skin someone, make sure...
Make sure they're evil first.
I was going to say make sure they don't live for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Make sure you kill all of the family. All of them.
Okay.
Yes. Get that legendary mythical 10th level spell, Familicide.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Familicide,
Oh
yeah.
god, I forgot about that.
That's an actual spell.
That's an actual
Familicide
spell,
is
yeah.
you kill everybody who is genetically related to them. And it goes back like 100 generations or something.
Yeah.
Anyone who is in the family
In
line.
dragon lifespans are so long that it's potentially possible you wipe out people.
A species.
You could potentially kill
Every red dragon or every gold dragon.
You could even kill people you didn't naturally expect because dragons can interbeat with humanoids. So
Yeah.
you could kill entire monasteries, for example.
Yeah. Just a big temple monastery in a desert protecting a gate.
What am I thinking of with Familicide? Order of the Stick.
Or
There you go.
Yeah.
That is exactly where I got it from.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get back to the correct page. Taz McKellar.
Yep. What does she want?
A Rubik's Cube.
Make one. I'll get the mirror on it. It might explode.
Does she want
Right, someone's got their own
You, dwarf.
Yep.
Step forward.
Okay.
What is that around your waist?
It is a belt of hill giant strength.
It looks familiar. It looks just like one that was stolen from my hoard many years ago.
I took it from some Ettins. Can I insight?
Insight.
Can I also insight?
Everyone can insight.
25.
A huge number. I rolled a
An
19.
arbitrarily large number.
I rolled a 19. And
She-
it's dumb.
Yeah, she fully believes what she's saying.
Okay.
Well, there is one way to tell if this was part of the hoard that I took from an
Yeah,
ancient
by all
black,
means.
an ancient black dragon that I defeated.
What is the means?
The legend lore spell.
Alright, yeah. You got it?
Yes.
Okay.
Now let's have a look at this legend lore spell, shall we? 5th level,
Yeah.
10-minute casting time. Name or describe a person, place, or object. The spell brings to mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. The lore might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. If the thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information. It does say, however, that the legend lore spell will reveal this specifically in the text.
Fair enough.
The more information you already have about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is.
Right, and she in theory knows a lot because, yeah.
She had it, she used to have it, yeah.
Right.
And her eyes glaze over, and she, over the course of 10 minutes, says various arcane things, and then it's revealed that this is indeed the item that was taken from her hoard.
Oh, it was nice while it lasted, wasn't it?
When do you want it back?
Immediately. It holds sentimental value for me, or it did until the thief stole it from my hoard.
Ooh.
From a reward you... Yeah.
What if we bargain to return it after this battle in exchange for killing the thief?
Do you know who the thief was? Who was this thief that took it from you?
Unknown. Snuck into my lair whilst I was away. Some kind of thief.
Is Tara... What's her name? Taz
Michaela. Just call it Taz.
Taz Michaela. Mom, I hope you appreciate what a sacrifice this is. Langston undoes the belt buckle, and as he takes the belt off and uses an action to disattune, his whole frame shrinks in, and he becomes gaunt and pallid and stringy, and he just sort of hands it over and hooks it on a claw. Oh, fucking hell. You hold that, Mary. Shield and the axe. Breastplate pass out to you.
Jesus Christ, what the hell's wrong with you?
I got sick, alright?
Yep. Yes, you
That's
did.
why I had the gloves, innit?
Right.
Do you want them back?
Oh, so maybe in an hour. You know, I might go shopping for one of them. It's a handy thing.
Yeah. Maybe you get you a couple of potions or something.
Does that seem to have...
She's
stirred
actually
any-
very impressed by your sacrifice, because she wasn't expecting that to happen.
Yeah.
You
like-
just go, ooh.
Yeah. He looks slightly corpsey.
Ooh.
So yeah, she's
Not like any magical illness. He was just sick as a kid and got really weedy.
Yeah.
so she's now up to friendly. That is 3 out of the 5,
Mm-hmm.
which you get the feeling this would be enough to swing the vote. However, if you get all 5, something good might happen.
Also, I can't imagine that if we default on our promises that's going to go down super well.
Yeah. What are the demands of the other two?
Well, you've already improved the the brass, the bronze, and the copper are all now friendly towards you.
Yeah.
The two
The gold and silver are the ones remaining, so get the apologies.
Oh no, you've already made those promises. That's already factored in. Now you need to make additional promises or reparations or something on top in order to get those two up to friendly.
Oh, so actually getting the stuff won't improve their current...
Well, no, you've already promised that you're going to do that.
Those are the promises, those are things they're going to get.
They are good creatures they are not good creatures like a human is a good creature. They're good creatures by birth.
Yeah.
They do not
They're
under-
intrinsically good. They are almost genetically incapable of being bad.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's an interesting concept in D&D. Is if your alignment determines how you act, not the other way around.
Possibly.
So yeah,
So-
basically they are taking it as read that you are going to get these things for them.
Yeah.
So that is already
Because we can promise those.
yeah, because
And
you speak
it
on behalf
will
of the
happen,
council.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's just those last two. If you want to make
silver and gold.
silver and gold.
You are currently neutral and neutral.
Yep.
Oh, I had it as cautious and neutral.
Well,
So
Cautious / neutral and then neutral.
So what if we say thank you for consideration. On top of this, we'd like to offer you, so go for, is it 10 factions?
yeah,
So each of the factions is
expecting an amount.
is expecting an amount of the spoils of war from the assault on Tiamat. Being as you are mighty creatures, we will offer you a double share. Like this is in character, out of character.
well, out of character. You've not promised to turn over Severin yet,
Oh, yeah. Which one's different?
the leader of the Cult of the Dragon.
What are you gonna do with Severin exactly? Because I mean, the small races will want a piece of his ass as well. I mean, as long as the punishment is like
severe,
everyone will be happy.
We will act as we deem appropriate with regards to the leader, or, if he is slain, delivering his body to us.
bonus.
Done. I can guarantee the second one.
I could guarantee you at least a small pile of ash.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. If I disintegrate him, will this ash suffice?
Yes.
How will you tell?
Identify.
Identify.
We
legend
can
lore.
tell.
We can tell.
That's good to know.
Can I just say you're absolutely terrifying.
Thank you.
And he's not scared of me, and I can literally disintegrate people.
Friendly.
Right, so what are you doing?
We're gonna
promise to turn over Severin.
Severin, 100%.
Does that bump both of them up, or just bump the gold?
Just bumps the gold.
Okay, so he's now friendly. Cool.
What did we say the silver one Elia wanted?
Well, she
Liar.
wants her. She wants her.
That. Was there anything
Her
else?
niece or nephew's skin back and the.
And she has a thing for Bahamut.
Oh yeah, we've promised her the Bahamut Relief Fund. Come on, gotta come up with the name.
So
Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh,
can Miri do it?
Yes.
yay! Because I also get
Enhanceability and-
advantage.
And what, a plus 15?
Yep. Commander.
This is going to be a towel number.
It is going to be a tail number.
20 pair of tens.
25.
Very well. That shall do.
5 out of 5, lads.
Okay.
So let me just go down to. Okay. As you may know, this is Gold Dragon speaking now. We are known to bestow magic and treasure from our hoards to help heroes from time to time.
He's got a bell of Jones.
You have impressed us all, so I will invite the other dragons to bestow anything that they feel may assist you in your fight against the dragons. The cult of the dragon.
Thank you.
We are honored.
Taz returns the belt.
I assume it's a loan.
Doesn't say actually, does it?
Actually, she gives it freely.
Shit me. So it was like,
Thank you for returning it. Now I gift this to you.
oh, I'm swole. Oh, I've missed you.
I think we need to fix that more permanently.
Yeah. How? I've got an 8 strength.
Calisthenics. That's real bad, even for me.
Yeah. What's your strength?
9.
Yeah.
But I'm a halfling, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Proportionally, I'm very strong.
Yeah.
Okay, so none of you are archers, are you?
No. Is it a bow?
No.
What is it?
Arrows of dragon slaying.
Oh, yeah. Can't use it.
What would they have?
We've
though?
already for the poor fucks who tried to use them on them. We've already got 2 hours of dragon slaying there.
Yeah.
We were going to use them like shanks. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Use them as like climbing pitons to climb on the side of the dragon.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, we can't really
Tell you what
use
though,
this.
that would be something to give to an NPC. Or like to arm...
We could sell them to get other things.
Or we could offer them to the lords.
On the strict understanding
That they are
that they
not
are only used on chromatic dragons.
Yeah, I really think
in self-defense.
Okay.
No. That's actually probably quite a bad idea.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
Like, it's something we should give to a trusted NPC friend.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who, we don't have one.
This group does not have trusted NPCs.
What about the tank?
Oh, can we arm the tank with a crossbow? Tunk.
Could you get like a ballista bolt of slaying?
Yeah, what-
Yes.
Technically, yes. Okay, one of them offers you a breastplate of lightning resistance.
Is that achievement?
I don't think so.
Armor
It does require attunement.
Yeah,
Oh, does
can't
it?
use that. I mean, if they're freely giving this is shit to sell, I'm just saying.
It's stuff that you would be expected to use. If you can't
yeah,
use
fair.
it, you're not getting given it.
That's fair enough.
What's the stats on the?
It's medium armor.
So it's AC 14 with
Oh.
no
14
dex.
plus 2 dex if you have 2 dex.
All right.
So it'd be quite a lot worse than Playmail.
So I can use it, but it's just not that great. Like, it's having light resistance doesn't make that much of a difference to me.
You're not the one taking the damage. In the
No,
face.
the other assholes are taking the damage.
Alright, let's...
And I cut through that. Do you want to know the rarity of some of the stuff or something?
No, I'm going to go there. Going to find the magic item tables and roll on them when I remember where in the DMG they are.
Um,
I mean, an easy way to do it is Xanathar's Guide to Everything, downtime activities, buying magic item. Oh, look, all the magic item tables right here. Okay, so let's go for...
It's under Chapter 7, Treasure and Random
I
Magic.
found them already, got them already. I think I will go for rolling on a magic item table.
Cool.
Toy.
Because you deserve a treat.
Yay! We were good.
That was 3 rewards so far, right?
Or are you
The
re-rolling?
belt, the arrows of slaying, the
And the breastplate.
breastplate.
So that's 3, so we've got, I guess, potentially 2 more to come if they decide to do so.
Bag of beans.
Is it?
No!
It is never a bag of beans.
Okay, no, re-rolling that.
Was it a ring of wishes?
No, it was something that the Silver Dragon would not give you.
Was it Dragonhide armor?
No, Belt of Dwarven Kind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, wouldn't.
Ooh, interesting. Let's just have a look at those stats. Huh. She would not give you that either because it's not useful. They will give you something useful, it specifically says. So, a ring of animal influence. Not going to be that useful to you guys.
Super useful.
No.
Well, does it work on dragons?
No.
Okay, then it's useless.
Beasts,
Beasts
as
only, I
opposed to,
think.
yeah.
Ooh.
Have a contender.
Nope.
Maybe you need to roll a higher table.
Yeah, whack
No.
it all the way up to J.
Okay, Ring of Feather Falling. There you go.
That's a good item, actually.
Parachutes.
Yeah.
Ah,
Probably
for when the airship inevitably blows up.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll be conscious and can use the ring.
Rare and requires attunement.
Yeah, that's the one.
I have an attunement slot, but I can fly.
I can't, and I'm on a Pegasus that can fly quite quickly.
Requires attunement. You have the slot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Ring of Feather Falling then.
Okay.
Free fall.
These are both cocked. Oh,
100.
interesting.
Tome of Lordly Might. No.
What's the Book of Exalted? No.
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 I think Miri could use it. Atticus might. That's a no-no.
What are you saying?
I'm saying your alignment is a bit grey.
I'll personally describe myself as chaotic good, but
What is it? Book of the Exalted?
Book of Exalted Deeds. It's
No.
It's a book that. It's like the ultimate good book. It's like here is a book that contains an amazing collection of deeds and heroic tales about heroes across all of Faerun. It also has a huge amount of magical properties that do all kinds of bonkers things.
yeah, bonkers is a good word.
As soon as the book is read, it vanishes to some other corner in the multiverse. Oh, damn.
Yeah, can't be destroyed.
Cocked.
And there is the reverse. There is the evil equivalent.
Book of
Vile Deeds.
Book of Vile Darkness.
Ah.
It's similar to the Talisman of Pure Good and Talisman of Ultimate Evil.
None of your
Like,
warlocks.
if you touch it, you... Depending on what it is, I might be a warlock.
An evil creature that tries to read from the book takes 24d6 radiant damage.
Yeah, death instantly. If you could trick an evil creature into reading it.
So it does to evil creatures what the Ark does to the Nazis in Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Oh, the damage ignores resistance and immunity.
None of
Yes.
you. +1 studded leather? No.
No, mate.
Not about that life.
I'm bad about that money.
+1 breastplate, sure.
Oh, here we are.
And...
Okay, requires attunement.
That's
Okay.
depending on what it is.
Animated shield.
That's fucking strong.
That's a good item.
Ooh, that's very strong.
Alright, I'll roll a couple more times, and if I don't find anything better, anything more appropriate to be given by... I mean, to be fair, you've gotten some nice stuff already. Or gotten offers of nice stuff.
Damn. Because I could use the sword two-handed then.
Yeah. Or you could get like a great sword and like mash the.
Bag of beads?
No, another armor of resistance breastplate.
Yeah.
Armor +1 breastplate.
That's good for me.
To be fair, that doesn't require attunement.
That would be perfect for me as well because I wear a breastplate.
Yep, so do I. You take it, you're taking more hits than me.
I do! Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
It's more useful than animated shield as well.
I will. Yeah, okay. +1 armor, +1 breastplate.
Solid. Very solid. Breastplate +1. Awesome.
Cool.
I might need to head off.
Yeah, no, that's
should we
absolutely
call
fine.
it?
We'll call it here. The council convenes and agrees to assist the Council of Waterdeep. You hop
Cheers,
in your
up.
cackling ship and you cackle off back to Waterdeep.
Well,